Good afternoon and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Welcome on board. Please join us as we're doing this broadcast. We appreciate your support. What we need above all is your continued support. We'll just be doing a few things here whilst we're getting ready, so do bear with us. It will look a little bit, there we go. So that's fine. And now let's do the other one. One more thing before we really crack on with that. Okay, that's fine. There. Okay. And I think that is, let me just check it. Good afternoon, welcome on board. Good afternoon, welcome on board. Yeah, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Let me just check what's happening. So, I hope I find you well. Let's just check that everything is running as it should. We've had one or two hiccups in terms of our network connection issues. Hopefully, thankfully, I think we may have resolved it now. It may have been resolved. So if that's the case, we are glad that has been resolved. Let's just check that everything is running as it should. One more thing. We've had one or two hiccups in terms of our network. So this is going to be largely in Yoruba today, this broadcast. In English, let me just check it. Make sure. Beg your pardon. So if that's the case, I want to make sure. Just give me a minute. Glad. I hope that has been resolved. Let's just check that everything is running as it should. So we're just checking that we're okay. 1 minute, please. Give me a minute. So that's where we are. Good afternoon and welcome on board. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. So we're going to be doing one or two things. Today, I want to welcome everybody on board. Please make sure you subscribe to Citizen AY, subscribe to the Dua TV radio. We need you to help us in really, we have a very important message. Also, if you haven't signed the petition, tell about sign petition, sign sign petition. It is very, 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 very important. That petition is very, very important. I believe that the network is going to be very much stable now. There's one or two problems that we have with it, but we're trying to, we've handled that. We've sorted that out. So, good afternoon and welcome on board to Citizen AY on Oduduwa TV Radio, on Citizen AY, the platform. And of course, shortly we'll be showing it on Facebook also. The reason why we are doing this broadcast is to really raise the level of awareness. There are things that we need to get on with. Really important. Sorry about that. 1 second. I want to just check something before I do that because I need to make sure that it's correct. There's some things that we need to be doing, and I want us all to be very aware of that. So if you can help us share this broadcast, help us reach more people. There is a very important. Okay, sorry. 1 second. I think it is gone already. I can't really pull that back. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to just leave it at that then. So let's go live. So now what is very important is that there is a tournament that's going on. You can see I've got the Conifer tournament behind me. And it's very important that we help our team. We must help with everything we can. We need to raise funds urgently. I'll be back later on, maybe on Oduduwa TV Radio and speak in Yoruba. But this, for the purposes of those who haven't had this before, we need funds for the event that's about to take place, the Conifer football tournament happening in South Africa. It's gonna be happening on. Let me just make sure I get that information out to you. So I'm gonna just do this quickly. So not that one. Sorry, 1 second, please. Just want to make sure I've got the right information for you so we can talk about it in detail. What is the we have a tournament that's happening 21st, I think 20 and 21st of May in South Africa, and we have to get a team down there. Very, very important. I was on the broadcast with Omoba and Alagba Arukwere and Baba Liu, and one of the trainers was also on there yesterday. I couldn't stay on too long because there was some network issue, and I couldn't resolve that, but I managed to fix it now. So that's why I'm carrying on with this broadcast now. And I'd like you all to please, as you're watching, share it. What we are asking for is your support. I'm shortly going to provide you with one or two information in terms of the in terms of how we can help. There is an account. People have been raising these funds themselves individually. The likes of Arukwere, the likes of others have actually donated and things. So we are calling on you guys. Yes, ideally it would be good if we had a central account, but we haven't. But what we do have is an account for the Conifer tournament. This is the task for all of us. You know what is actually quite concerning about this is that the Biafrans the team for Biafra are already there. They're already on ground, as I understood yesterday. And what is important is that we have to be there as well. They've raised the funds from the discussions that we've had and what was said yesterday and the few days ago. I spoke to Alagba Fatai Ogunibido. I might even bring him on board if it's possible to join me at some point, impromptu. But what we need funds. Most of all, we need funds. We need to raise funds for that petition. For that tournament. The tournament is on the 21st and 22nd of May 2022. Now, let me just show you a quick rundown of that tournament. Let me go. Where is it now? It's 1 minute, please. So you may just be seeing me alone. But what I'm going to do is shortly, I'm going to try and change it a little bit. So you will see myself, and you will see the picture as well, because that way you can have a better understanding of what we're trying to achieve. You see, I've got the flag, the Oduduwa flag there, and also, well, anyway, the thing behind me. Now let's see if I can get this done in a different way. Now, okay. So now I'm gonna bring it up. I want to look at the thing properly so that we can discuss it. So now we will do this shortly. Now there we go. Okay, so now what we see now is, you can see that it says here 21st and 22nd of May. It's gonna be Johannesburg. We're gonna be playing as well as Biafrans will be playing. Please share this broadcast. Very, very important. Go ahead and share it. That is what this is about today. And also, this is the time for us now to really organize ourselves and really get things structured, because we cannot leave it at lastminute.com. We need to really make sure, as you're watching this, please do share the broadcast. We need to make sure that we are on top of things and we are bringing the information to you, as promptly as possible, and everybody participating in it urgently. It's very important that we do so. I urge everybody watching this, please do not relent, do not wait. We need to be on board of this program. I will shortly be showing you the account number that we're going to use. But before I do that, I want to ask you to please, if you haven't signed the petition, go ahead and sign that petition. I'm going to try and make sure I get a copy of it and put it onto the YouTube, because as you all know, we cannot share it on Facebook. So YouTube is the place where we can share it. Let me get that ready for you guys to do just now. Just give me a couple of clicks so I can get it ready. So let me just go here. I'm hoping it will come up. So now, when you see the petition, please go ahead and sign it. Copy. So I'm going to just put it so I can really get it to you guys. But the purpose of today's broadcast is about the Conifer tournament in Africa. Yoruba Nation is going to be there. Biafra Nation is already there. It's going to be there. From what I understand, we have only got funds for maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 players. I haven't got the latest update. But what I think we should do is to donate as much as we can. I think Baba Rupoeri and others have donated some funds. I'm not going to be giving my own account. I'll be giving you the GoFundMe that you can donate to directly. It's easier. It's straightforward. It's transparent. You can see the funds going in there. So let me just quickly do something as I'm talking to you. Do beg your pardon. It's you know, I needed to come and do this because yesterday I couldn't get this done for one thing or the other. The network was just playing up all evening and I couldn't really get the handle of it. So I'm gonna see if I can bring Alagba. I may bring Alagba Fatah Ogunribido in, and we may talk about it. But for the short time, in the meantime, I want you to, if you haven't already got this, which you'll be seeing coming up now. If you haven't signed that petition, please go and sign the petition. Very important that you go ahead now and sign that petition. Now, I'm going to put the link up on those of you on YouTube so you can see it and sign it. You will see it come up shortly on the YouTube. It will come up shortly. Do bear with me. It will come up. So now, sorry, let me just go in here. We're just trying to make sure it's all tidied up so it looks, it's in the way it should be. So just bear with me. That petition will come up. And also, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody that subscribed to Citizen AY. We're now 2,050 subscribers on YouTube. I want to thank you all so very much for that. Let's continue to subscribe. Now, let's go into the... now, let's go on here. So you should see something coming up now. Those of you on Odudua TV radio. Let me just see that. I don't know why that's happening. That shouldn't be happening, but I'm going to get it sorted out in a minute. Just give me a minute, please. So what you want is we want you all to make sure you've signed that petition. Very important. That petition is signed. As soon as as you get the chance, go ahead and sign that petition. Very important. Let's go in here. I don't know if you can see me. I hope you can. We're trying to get everything working. So 1 second, please. Just want to make sure because it's telling me something here which I don't see. No, it's not made for kids. Okay, yeah, that's it. So age restrictions. No, don't restrict. Yeah, okay. So I think that is good and proper. I think we're done. Okay, now let's go into the channel. So I should be able to post in there. You should be able to see the post come up. That's what I'm trying to basically do so that you can go in there. Okay, now new pin chat. Yeah, okay. So let me do this now. Paste. So good afternoon to you all. Ejoeba sign petition. I'm going to write that in Yoruba here, so that those of you who are watching, you can get that message is for those of you who are watching directly, so you can get in there and sign that petition. I'm writing that on the Ejoeba sign petition. So I'm just going to do that right now. And also watch out for tonight. Lady Bess is going to be out doing the broadcast tonight live on here. Shirinla, she will be joining us 8 o'clock this evening. So join us then. So I'm going to put that up there, and then you will see it come up. We will pin that shortly. Now you can see that come up now. So I'm going to pin that up, and I greet everybody who's coming on. Oduatide, welcome on board. Dolakbo Fashikwe, Equato, good afternoon to you. Lua, sorry, this thing is going so fast. Olusegun, we can't still see you. Oh, you can't see me now. Okay, hang on. I'll sort that out. Beg your pardon. Can you see me now? I hope you can see me. Okay, don't worry. We will get that sorted out. If that's not resolved, that can be sorted out. 1 second. Let me just get this sorted out as well. Beg your pardon, those of you watching us on Facebook. I do apologize that I did not fix that. So let's go in here. I'm just trying to get that done on the fly as we speak. So hopefully that should come up. Uh, 1 second, please. 1 second. Uh, I think there we are. There we are. There we are. Okay. So now the next one, and also this should be the same thing on here as well. So beg your pardon. Bit of a technical glitch. Sometimes you try to do this and it can be a bit of a, oh, okay. One more. Not that one. This one. Okay. So hopefully it should come up soon. Oh, okay. So let me just check that we have everything running as we should. Just trying to make sure we got it all running as we should. So, okay, don't worry. We'll get it running. It's gonna, okay, that's the one. Now we got it running. Okay. Okay, so we are all here now. You can see my face now. So it took a while, but we're here. Now, I want to show you, this is the petition. This is the let me make it smaller for starters so you can see it. So you can see there, it says here, 2nd of 21st and 22nd of May. So you can see it on there in front of my face there. I wanted to just so you can see it. So it says 21st, 22nd of May, 2022. Now, so far, Biafrans have all turned up. They are already in in Johannesburg, and they are acclimatizing. And we need our players there. So far, we've only got funds. I'm going to show you the funds that we have in the official statement so you can see it yourself. These are the funds that we have currently in the tournament, the funds for the tournament. Once again, you can it's just given. You can donate to it. And it says here, Yoruba Nation is taking part in CONIFA tournament. We ask all our Yorubas to help make this possible by supporting and donating towards the Yoruba team participation. It's very, very important. 3rd of May, somebody donated. So far, 46 people have donated. We need more people to donate. It's very, very important. Biafrans are there in their numbers, and they have actually turned out, and we need to do the same thing. We need to make sure we can send our players there. Do you know something? One of the players mentioned yesterday, I wonder, it's a shame I couldn't really show. I might be able to show you a section. One of the players mentioned yesterday that to play for the national team, the Yoruba, the contract for Nigeria national team, with your talent, you have to bring. Somebody was asking for 500,000 naira. One was asking for, they were asking them to provide money. They come into the camp, and this, and a lady she's now working with Barcelona, and when she was 17, she actually was one of the best in the country, but they wanted her to bring money before they put her on the team. So that even tells you, to even be a footballer, male or female, in contract for Nigeria, you have to pay them to let you play, show your talent to the world. That is the hypocrisy. That is what we do not want to happen. And also, incidentally, I've been told yesterday, if you want to play, it is open to all Yoruba people. If you want to participate, send me your number. I can get you in touch with Alagba Fatai Ugunibido. I'm going to try and see if he can give us some insight into this. 1 second, what's going on here? Just want to make sure I haven't got double pictures behind something here, because it looks like, yeah, okay, I'll take that off. So because Alagba Fatai Ugunibido knows the details, I'm going to try and see if I can reach him. But what you see on the screen is what is going on. Let me see if I can reach Alagba Fatai Ugunibido impromptu. He may be able to join us. I'm going to call him direct now and let him give us updates on what's going on, because I don't have those details, but he does, and he's part of one of the founding organizers of this event. I think it's important that we hear from him, so I'm going to call him directly. I'm hoping that he can pick up, and then we can talk about this. Let's see if he works. So I'll see if he can, because we need those the help, and I know he may be busy, but I'm trying to reach him to give us updates. Again, once again, if you are watching us, and I think he's busy. Normally, he would have been picking up. It would have picked up by now, but don't worry. we have to be patient. I'm gonna, because I know I didn't give him a heads up about this. This was something that happened now. Because firstly, yesterday I was trying to fix the issue with the network that was giving us problems, such problems yesterday. So I was a little bit distracted. But what we want us to do is to, please, that account, he's not able to pick up at the minute. So let me see. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to reach him. 1 second, please. Comment, please. So now, so that's the premise of what we're trying to do. We need to raise funds. Our boys need to be there already. Biafrans are there already. They are there already. And we have got to make sure that we are there. There are people that we know can get the funds. We need 50,000 naira and 50,000 pounds is the target. So if we all put these funds together, I'm sure it is something that we can do. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to make sure I don't want to forget those who are on Citizen AY on YouTube. If you're wanting and joining us for the first time, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube as well. It's very important that we get the information out there. Let me just paste this here. Please sign the petition. There is the Yoruba Nation petition that we also we urge you to sign. For obvious reasons, we cannot share it on Facebook, because if we do, Facebook will simply bring that broadcast down, and we do not want to do that. Please sign. So go to Citizen AY on YouTube and sign it. Let me just see if I can get this working. I'm hoping it will work. I don't know what's going on at the minute, but that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I think we got it now. So I'm going to try and reach Alagba Fatai Gunibido, but the records that we have so far, please sign and share the petition. So, thanks. Okay, so that's there. We're pinning, like I said, I promised that we will pin the petition on both Citizen AY on Facebook, Oduduwa TV Radio, and Citizen Oduduwa TV Radio on Facebook. And that's exactly what we're doing. Now is the time. We need everybody to join us. We need you to join us in making this a reality. Part of the struggle, this message, this call out is part of our struggle. It is very much part of our struggle in going for Yoruba Nation. You may think, oh, it's football. But football is something that is commonly known around the world. Generally, a lot of people are aware of the power of football. Power of football. What do I mean by power of football? Football has the power to really help us to achieve our goal. You see, our youths, for example, they follow they follow football. And if we can energize our people to believe in Yoruba Nation, sing that national anthem with passion. And in fact, I'm going to take the opportunity to sing that right now as you're watching that broadcast. It's crowdfunding that's been done. It's out in the open, £2,461. That the tournament in Johannesburg is taking place 21st and 22nd of May. Less than 3 weeks away now. It's literally less than 3 weeks away. And by now, we should already have our people on ground training. Our youth should be on ground. Our team should be on ground training. It's part of CONIFA. It's called CONIFA. You can see that there. So, I'm going to try and reach one of the people that's in the know about this, because I don't know it in and out fully. I have some ideas, but sometimes it's best to hear from those who know this inside out. Now I'm not quite sure. Alagba Arupoiri and Omobala. No, yesterday I believe they raised some funds, and yesterday I don't quite know how much, but what we do know is that what you see before you right now is that we need to raise some funds. Let me just say, 1 second, please. Alagba Fatai, if you can, when you get a minute, give me a call. Doing the live broadcast. I'd like your input in terms of CONIFA. I know we had the discussion a week back about it, and this is urgent. If you can call back, I'll very much appreciate that. just been hectic. Thank you very much. So what I'm trying to do is to make sure that we oh, okay, it's probably busy. I think it's busy. He's very, very busy. Okay. So now I know it's short notice, like I said. I was trying to do a few things. Now, what is important in all of this is for us to know that this is a way for us to now, when we play in this tournament will be a place where we can showcase the talents that we have in Yoruba Nation. And it is not something that we should ignore at all. We should not ignore it. We should try and work with what is going on, try and help it as much as we can. This is for our people. Like I said, Biafrans have raised the funds already, and their team is already on ground in South Africa. And we need to make sure that we do the same thing as Oduduwa people. It is very, very important. Yorubas, Oduduwa, however way you want to term it. We need, you see, that tournament, when people are hearing us singing, and I'm going to sing it, as you all know, I'm going to sing the Yoruba National Anthem right now, just to remind us. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fúnrílẹ̀ ibi wa, kágbéga, kágbéga, kágbéga fáyé. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa, tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. So, basically what we're doing is to raise the level of awareness. Some people have made some donations, and we thank those of you that have already donated. We need more donations, and please, you can also, I'm going to try and put the link for this donation up if I can do that as I speak to you as well, so that it can make it easier for those of you who are watching, that you can actually see that on that I can put on Facebook. I know that, so I don't have to wait. I can share that on Facebook, and I'll do that right now. So let me see if it's gonna work. Because right now, what we're doing, you see, it would be nice to hear, wouldn't it be nice for us to hear all 11 players stand by the pitch, put their hands up, and let us hear the Yoruba National Anthem being sung open air in front of the whole world, because this is going to be filmed by Conifa Tournament. So this will be streamed around the world. So it is very important that we participate in that. Very, very important. And like I said also, please do not forget, share and sign the Yoruba Nation petition. Very, very important. I wanted to just touch base for us so that we know what is really going on and how we can help. So let me, as I'm doing that now, I'm going to try and put the petition thing up. Sorry, not the petition. I will try and get into put the. I will try and put the link for the Yoruba Nation donation up so that you can share it yourself. It's not directly linked to myself. It is the Just Giving account that we can use to donate, and that will make a big difference. We want our players to be able to represent us on the day, and that is where this really matters. Yesterday, like I said, there was a broadcast about it by Omabalano and Alagbaruperi, and Baba Liu was also on board to promote that. Because 3 weeks away, it is a very, very late indeed for us. we should have our team on ground already who will be doing this. So let me just put that here. So please donate to the Coniva fund. Please donate. Also, I know it's a bit short notice, but let me see. Conifa fundraiser. So I'm just gonna for Yoruba national team. So I'm writing that down. This broadcast is largely going to be in English at this point, or I'll be back later on in Yoruba. But I wanted to reach people so that we know what is going on. National team. So I'm going to put the link up here so you will see it. Paste. Now, so you will see that now. Sorry about that. Let me just make sure. So, as I said, the Biafrans are already there. So it is us Oduduwa people, Yoruba Nation people that need to really make sure we are on ground as well. We should do that. That's the least that we can do. That is the least that we can do. And the money that we have now, apparently we may have enough funds for just 1 or 2, maybe maximum 5 players to get to stand on the pitch. Remember, the goal is for the world to hear us sing our national anthem, the Yoruba national anthem. Ishewa funlewa, in our national colors, with pride. Let's help our footballers to do this. I do apologize if I've not really been on board too much, on this. Been busy really trying to get a few things done and get, on top of things. And also, we've been, obviously pushing on trying to raise the level of awareness about the need for people to go for self-determination. Key thing, we need our people to be able to defend themselves. So vigilante groups is very important on ground as we speak in Nigeria now, and in contracting Nigeria, because particularly in Yoruba land, in Middle Belt, and in Igbo land, So Dayo Guneye, thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate you. So please, I urge you all. This is not just talk. We're not just here to just talk alone. We need us. This is exactly the kind of things we need to have. We need to have funds, emergency funds set up, whereby we can donate to things at short notice. We can go, okay, you know what? This is what needs to happen. That's what, here's what we have funds, and we can go into it. Very much like what the Biafrans are doing now. I kid you not. It's incredible. It's really, really nice to see. And we need to make sure that we're doing the same thing. We have to make sure that we're doing the same thing. They've got funds already in place for this tournament. They've raised funds. They've told people they're in a short matter of days they're already at the tournament, and we must do the same thing. Because this is our opportunity to let the whole world hear our national anthem. This is an opportunity to let the whole world hear our national anthem. I'm pinning the donation thing onto the page so that you can actually share that as well. I'm going to pin it on here. Let's see if it works. So let me see. Come on. Okay. So I'm just going to put that up here. I'm putting that up on Citizen AY, and I'll try and put it on other platforms as well. A lot of multitasking going on, so sometimes it can be on the fly. But it's what you see there. I'm going to try and share it on other platforms as well. But the link is there. That's the amount that we have at the minute. Let me refresh it to see if there's anybody donating. That's the account that they're using. Again, I will be bringing other people on to make sure that we are aware of this tournament. It's very, very important. Here's something I'm going to show you if I can find it. Here's the t-shirt that they're wearing. They've designed the t-shirt that I will be wearing on the day. I believe it's been sold as well. But I'm going to get that information to you, those of you in the UK here. Let's see what else I can pick up on that as I speak to you. 1 second, please. I just want to make sure it is as read. Let me see. Is that it? Okay, got it. Yeah. So now this is the T-shirt that on the day. I believe it's on sale. So that's the T-shirt that they're planning that is going to be worn on the day. And it's very important that we sort of, try and get behind this. That's what is meant to be worn during this tournament. And also, the tournament, there's meant to be a Carnival World Cup happening in August. I think it is. It's August. I think if I'm correct. So that's going to be something else. So this is important. It's important for the team to be part of this Carnival in South Africa and play that. But to be able to get there, we need funds to be available. I think they said roughly it's about £2,000 per player, to be able to provide the funds. So that's why we're raising we're saying now. Let me see if I got the phone line up and running. I know very much that this is a lot of ask for many of us to do, but let's do what we can, because this will be the opportunity. This will be the first opportunity where you will see our Yoruba national anthem being played loud in front of an audience, a large audience. And this is something that will benefit us. It really is. I am going to be pushing this now, and I'm going to be talking about this a lot more. Like I said, in the Yoruba, in the so-called contractor Nigeria, our talented players, were as good as they are. This should only be based on the fact that your talent on the pitch, but they have to pay. It's now a money-making scheme for those who are picking the players. They find, somebody was saying they have to find £500,000 naira, something like that before they even play. So this is and if you can't play, if you provide the money, they'll put you on the pitch. This is really, I'm lost for words. When I read that and I understood the meaning of what I just said to you, what it really meant, it was heartbreaking. A lady, a guy who was one of the coach for the team, he went through this same thing. He went through this same issue whereby they went to ask him money. I think he said about 500,000 naira, and he had to go back to. He went to try and find it himself. And I think he said his parents were not really interested, but he managed to find some of the money. They turned him back. So he went and started trying to play around the world. So what's the point? The point I'm making is this: those of you, those telling us to support One Nigeria, in that One Nigeria, with your talent, you should be based on your talent alone. And that's why we are saying everybody who's, if you're a footballer and you want to be part of, Yoruba national football team and join, they have a system whereby you have to come in and play. If you're good enough, you'll join. It's not, nobody's going to be asking you extra money to come and, this is about your talent. And these are the kind of things, that's why we're going for Yoruba Nation, because in contrast to Nigeria, we're being denied, our rights, left, right, and center. And that is what is motivating us to go for and speak up for Yoruba Nation. It is important, and we need your help to really help us help this team and build it. And like I said, I will try and get some clips where the young man spoke yesterday at length about the things, the trials of anybody who wants to be a footballer in contract Nigeria. You are literally jumping through hoops. They are making it as hard as possible for you to be able to use your talent to make your nation proud. Well, that is now something that will be able to happen now in Yoruba Nation. We want our talented youths to play, and this will not be about somebody giving you money. You giving money, to be allowed to showcase your talent and to be able to use it to win tournaments for Yoruba Nation. Very, very important. So we are asking everybody, please, as you're watching us, very, very important, donate what you can. I'm going to share it on other platforms as well. Let me see if I can find that. I'm just trying to bring this up. When you click on the link, it will bring it up. So I'm trying desperately to raise that level. And we'll be coming back and talk about this over and over and over again, because it is very, very important. That time scale is less than 3 weeks, and to not have our team on ground is really not something that we should really just settle and accept. We must take part in that process. We must really help push this. You can see the amount I've got there, and here's why I'll be showing you some things to remind us why we must continue. It is a must for us to go for this. We cannot wait around. We cannot try and think, oh, no, it's nothing to do with me. It is to do with each and every one of us. So let me paste that here. So I'm pasting that on there. So and it shouldn't be, we shouldn't really have to discuss much about this. This is something that is the best way for us to show our commitment to Yoruba Nation. The best thing we can do is to donate to this, to donate to help our footballers reach it. Like you see, the target is there on the screen. You can see the target is above there, and the target says 50,000 naira, and that's what we're going for. Let me see if I can see it as you're watching. I'm hoping you can see it. Yeah, it says here 50,000 pounds is the target. You can see it on there. You see that 50,000 target is the target that we need to reach. Oh, beg your pardon. Something is not quite as a plan. What's going on here today? Well, we'll pick that up. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I'm just looking for something to be able to use here, but I will pick it up later on, of course. Beg your pardon. I need my glasses, and I don't think I have it here. I think I left it on the other side. Okay, so now, anyway, we'll leave that for now. But what I'm asking us to do is to please donate. Now, here's one of the things I want you to be a motivating factor for us that I will bring up. I want to bring up something. Sorry about that. So now, I'm going to show you something, and we'll talk about it. This here, and this is what we need to be remembering when we're talking about this. What you see there is Katrina Lang, excited to be heading to Kano, Durbar, UK in Nigeria. Now, that is the British High Commissioner or something. She's effectively the Governor General in Nigeria for UK. Going to Kano, Durbar, and all of that. There's nothing wrong in going on that itself, but the thing is that we are all screaming and talking about the fact that we want self-determination, and all they are focused on is ignore that. And also, there is a tweet that she did, which I'm going to bring up as well. There's a tweet that she did. In that tweet, she talked about that we should go and get our PVCs. Now, they want us to go and get the PVC in a nation where our lives are not safe. We are being killed. We are being kidnapped. Our women are being raped. Our farmers are being killed in their farms. And she has nothing to say about that. But she wants us to vote in an election. So these are the things that we are bringing to you. These are things that we need to know that we should promote and support Yoruba Nation. We need to promote and support it a great deal. I'll be back later on. This is not a one-off thing. We need that support. We need, exactly to vote. What's the relevance? Thank you very much. Ayodele, thank you. What's the relevance of voting? So I'm going to show you, in fact, I will bring that up now because I want you to look at, and I want us to do something. I did something on Twitter yesterday, and I want to bring it up, and I want you to do the same thing. I'd like you to go to Katrina Lang's page and do something like I did. Tweet to her so they understand that we are no longer interested in their in one Nigeria, that we're going for Yoruba Nation, that this, the injustice has gone on long enough, and we, as people, oh yes, hello, good afternoon, my brother, hello, can you hear me? Oh gosh, hello, yes, good afternoon. Okay. I was just, yes, I'm sorry about that. I was just switching it on, so it took a while. Yes, sorry. Now, you're live on air. I wonder, are you able to join us via Zoom at all? If I send you a link. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Let's talk. This is about Conifer, and I want to thank you very much for responding to the call promptly. Thank you. So we are live on Citizen AY and on Oduduwa TV Radio right now. Now the thing is, we are talking about Conifer, and also we've got on the screens the amount that has been raised so far for the boys. Now tell us exactly how much has been raised to date so far, and try and impress. I'd like you to talk about this, the need for us to raise the funds for the team, and tell us how many of them, how much have we raised now, and how much of the team can go so far.
Football is not a very cheap thing to run. Flights to where they are going,
yes,
accommodation, upkeeping, very, very expensive.
Expensive,
and
yes.
We have spent millions upon millions of naira getting everything done, selling the players. So what I need, the players are going to live where they are to go to South Africa, and each of them, 15 of them, is going to pay $1,000 for their flight each.
$1,000 for their flight each.
And that is only for the flight, which comes to $15,000. Full flight money coming in.
Yeah.
And there's this sort of accommodation when you become low, and if I see my gem, I'm make comfortable in the law. My dear, this is not, we are not a nation yet. We are acting budget for sports.
No.
Yeah. Our individual and friendly match, motivate kids, so a lot of things, but when we are talking about the players now flying to South Africa, the accommodation issue, their medical issue, and all the things that they need. That is why we are appealing. And the contribution from our people have been very, very slow. We don't know practice already.
Yeah. Yes.
We understand that a lot of things are going to happen. So even the contribution people are making now, to prepare for World Cup. So is a very big thing. That I can't estimate. And all the self-determination campaign that they didn't carry, I can assure you that Tabali make a for taking it was if you are compared to us so bad. I am to look at Moisha and I found younger. That in the context now. Moisha and I found Nigeria will exist in every it's number one. Amalgamation ti yẹn 2014 àwọn òyìnbó náà òun náà ṣe mọ̀ sọ wá di jungle nation olùdíje sọ̀rọ̀ wọn àtọ̀ pé ara exist. Buhari is a proxy government. So láti máa exploit wa ni wọ́n á gbàgbára ní lọ́wọ́ àtò ọjọ́ àwọn Fúlàní àtàwọn òyìnbó náà jọ ń pín ọ̀rọ̀ wa ìlú Nàìjíríà gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó kó lè Yorùbá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ so àwọn náà mọ̀ pé à exist mọ́ nǹkan táwọn àgbáyé rẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ká pariwo sígboro pé a fẹ́ lọ oògùn táwọn wọn fúlàní ṣe náà ṣe ra wá ní ká má lọ bá a fẹ́ lọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ká pariwo ní problem nítorí ó sọ pé we have every constitutional right láti jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà constitutional right yẹn àwọn pé gbogbo àgbáyé náà láti lè pariwo sígboro gbogbo àgbáyé máa bá wa gbà á àtàwọn àgbáyé máa ti rí pé a pariwo sígboro ti pé kò sí nǹkan tó lè dílé wa mọ́ nítorí pé right wa nítorí pé Nàìjíríà ò exist mọ́ àwọn náà mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n nígbà táwọn sọ̀rọ̀ sígboro òun náà expect wa lọ lo àwọn proxies gbogbo gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí máa bá gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní sẹ́nẹ́tà yìí náà mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní kò sí Nàìjíríà ò exist òun náà ṣe lọ́n bu tiwọn tó ń bu tó àti dáàbò ìyá wa wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kò exist ọ̀jẹ̀ ni wá ojú náà fi wọ̀ wá nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n ṣe wá rí ibi tá à ń lọ yìí lọ́wọ́ wá pariwo tó bàbá yín pé Yorùbá nation ti dé afẹ́ gbà á so òun ló máa voice out ní ẹ̀ka wọ́ọ̀d pé yes we want our nation àwọn ayé wa máa gbà òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ petition yẹn àwọn tó ń dúró tì wá nísàlẹ̀ tó ń jáde tó dáhùn òyìnbó táwọn náà tẹ́jọ́ tó wọ́n dáńgájá gidigidi ní agbára nínú àgbáyé wọ́n dúró tì wá àwọn ló fún wa ní gbogbo fọ́mùlà pé àwọn náà pé gbogbo wọn bá dá Nàìjíríà ò exist wọ́n wá sọ Nàìjíríà di ilé oyin pátápátá tó ń ká kókó tiẹ̀ tó ń lọ ṣùgbọ́n tí àwọn Yorùbá bá gbéra tá a bá ṣàlàyé ká fẹ́ lọ gbogbo ọ̀bẹ lọ bá gbà torí pé nothing can stop us from not doing because the right of us to have self-determination is
inalienable right.
ẹ̀rù bà àwọn pípù yìí pé tá a bá lọ gba tá a bá lọ pariwo sí ìgboro ọwọ́ wọn ti bọ́ nìyẹn òun náà ṣe ń dẹ́rù bà wá wọ́n lè dẹ́rù bà wá ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n fún halẹ̀ mọ́ wa ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé it is our right. tí àwọn bá fún wa tá a bá sọ fún ẹ pé gbogbo ẹ̀rù tó bá wà yẹn irọ́ náà ń pa láti ìgbéra ìgbéra confront wọn ká jáde ní protest gbogbo àgbáyé wọn fẹ́ àgbáyé mọ̀ ká wá protest òun náà ṣe lọ fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho torí pé protest yẹn jákàrọ̀ àgbáyé mọ̀ ká fẹ́ nǹkan náà fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n fẹ́ ká pariwo sí gbogbo àgbáyé káyọ̀ mọ̀ ká fẹ́ gbà torí pé òkè tá a bá pariwo àgbáyé máa bá a gbà kílẹ̀ yìí pé Nàìjíríà ò exist àti gbogbo qualification láti kọ́ ní as a country so kílẹ̀ nìyẹn ló ṣe fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho tó gbọ́ àgbáyé náà fẹ́ gbogbo àgbáyé gbọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù ló máa wá jẹ́ gbogbo àgbáyé gbọ́ sí petition náà wá sáì petition náà 5 billion yẹn kò sẹ́yìn kò wá ní ìgbà wa táwọn kó fún ìyẹn wa tó ń fọ́nkà tó ń fẹ́ wá kúrò fún wa ìdí kí ló gbogbo wọn kọ́ máa gbà gbogbo àwọn olóògùn máa gbà kí ló fi ṣe kọ́ wọn kúfẹ̀ fún wa òun náà ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ gbalẹ̀ wa padà gbogbo nǹkan wọn bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ fìdá ká lọ fi pariwo sí gbogbo àgbáyé the best campaign wa nìyẹn to the world ní àfẹ́gbẹ́ òmìnira ẹ̀yìn yẹn wọn ẹ gbìyànjú ẹ jẹ́ ká kó owó ìjọ ẹ tó lè sponsor ẹlòmíì tó máa bá fún $5,000 tó lè sponsor players mẹ́ta sponsor players mẹ́rin ẹgbẹ́ tó sponsor players méjì wọn lọ kọ́ ni kó jẹ́ pé ìjọba gbé owó $15,000 yẹn fún wọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn lè kó players méjì mo fẹ́ sponsor mẹ́ta mo fẹ́ sponsor ẹ bá ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa kọ́wọ́ bọ̀ ẹ bá fọlọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni wọn bá ṣe o kò sí wọ́n yóò fún wa individual kìíní láti ṣe ibi tó ti ìkàlù pariwo síta ààrẹ pariwo ẹ̀ sáratẹ̀ torí ká lọ́ọ́ pariwo síta Nàìjíríà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa lọ bribe àwọn ọlọ́rìtì òfin pé ká má jẹ́ ká wá gbá bọ́ọ̀lù yẹn láṣẹ ṣe ní gbogbo òkèrè láti bí ọdún kan láti wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa dá sí Ọlọ́run á dá sọ̀rọ̀ yín ẹ ti ká gbọ́ òmìnira we have every resources tó máa sọ láti Dubai we have every resources tó máa sọ láti America nǹkan náà fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn á jẹ́ ti lọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ká gbèdé sí ẹ̀yọ́ náà àwọn èèyàn gbogbo ọ̀tá máa gbà àrùwọ́ gbàdọ̀ àwọn èèyàn àmẹ́rẹ̀ káàkiri náà ni owó tàgbà lọ́wọ́ sí out of gbogbo kò tí wọ $4,000.
ok ṣé olóyè ètò ọ̀nà mo láti kúrò èlò nọ́mbà lórí ètò náà how much was received yesterday.
all the money that we have collected so far kò tí wọ $3,000.
it's not up to $3,000. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. So let's go now. Everybody you've heard now. We have not received. I'm showing and also talk about the just giving. Is that the one that people should donate to? Is that the easiest way?
It is the easiest way, but if there is any other issue, I will speak to you.
Yes.
Another can see àwọn akọ́lẹ̀ tó lè nítorí àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ technical issue nígbà míì.
Yes.
Lọ́bẹ̀ kó face.
Yes.
So if in case there are any problems, I will send CCAY to you in less than 5 minutes now. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Okay.
Account mi ta máa tẹ́lẹ̀ máa dáwọ́ yẹn sí.
Is that the same account? Is it the same account as Baba Arukori or different one?
Yes, tí ẹ bá ṣàkàrà bá rò pé yes, òun náà
I haven't got it, so I was just wondering. Mo kàn ń bèrè ni. I wanted to.
máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí.
Ẹ send it sí mi. Ẹ send it.
Wọ́n máa dá sí ṣẹ́rí so we have resources tó máa sọ wá di Yorùbá láàrin ọdún mẹ́ta sí márùn-ún ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwọn owó tó ti fẹ́ pa wá. Nǹkan tá a ní sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò sẹ́ni tó ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Àṣírí náà fẹ́ náà fẹ́ kí wọ́n kó wa kó wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbára wa ká lè lọ́lọ́ para wa. Torí pé ikú ló ń gbọ́ wá pa wá lápárun ni ká fi jáde kí gbogbo ogun kó wá kó àwọn lẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi para balẹ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun.
Ìjọba nílé ìgbà àgbọ̀dọ̀ fún wa kò sẹ́ tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àgbọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n sìn ẹ má bú Buhari ó jà fún ọtí ẹ̀yìn náà.
Ó jà fún wọn ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ káwa àwọn bàbá wa wọn jà fún wa.
Àwọn òyìnbó ó jà fún ọtí wọn ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìfọdé káwa náà lè jà fún ọtí wa. Gbogbo àwọn tó wá tó ń ṣe pọ́lítíìsì ọ̀gá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni wọ́n. Ìfọdé ká máa jà fún ìgbà àwọn nìkan náà jà fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká sọnù ká má sọnù. Ọmọ káàrọ̀ òjìrè ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀yìn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká sọnù ká má sọnù àti sọnù ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ má yẹ kí sọnù parun. Nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ká nítorí ẹ̀yà tó lọ dára jẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹ̀tọ́ lọ́pọlọ. Ìfẹ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n gbé rí àwọn òyìnbó àwájẹ ní ìmọ̀lẹ̀ aláwọ̀ dúdú àwọn Yorùbá aláwọ̀ dúdú àwọn aláwọ̀ dúdú kápẹ́ ní ìgbè tó wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àgbáyé láti sí gbogbo ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó wà tó ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ àwọn Árábù láti sáwọn wa lẹ́nu wọ́n sọ wá di ẹrú àwọn òyìnbó àwọn bàbá wa ìyá wa táwọn òyìnbó ń bí ẹnu ń fọ̀ àdúgbò náà ń gbọ́ tó ń fọ̀ tó wẹ̀ káwọn arúgbó wọ́n náà ṣe nìyẹn kí ni báyìí wà àtúntò wọ́n ṣe pé second series ló sọ wádà àwọn ọ̀rí wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ènìyàn ẹ ká gbára wa là ká lè túnra wa ṣe mò ń bẹ̀ yín o àkáǹtì mi dàkú lè máa fi ránṣẹ́ sí i láì.
ẹ send so mi ò ṣé mo lè polówó àbí àbí káwọn èèyàn kúrò wọlé ká fún ọ lẹ́yìn. Alright, ẹ ṣeun, we will try that, we will do our try. Now, ẹ ṣeun gan ni. Now, one more thing, ẹ jọ mú kàn fẹ́ kí ṣàlàyé fún àwọn èèyàn wa. Báwo ló ṣe máa rí lára tí àwọn èèyàn káwọn ọmọ wa níjẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa tó bá wà lórí pápá orí pápá yẹn fẹ́rẹ̀ nǹkan orí ìbílẹ̀ wa. Báwo ló ṣe.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ilẹ̀ káàrọ̀ òjìrè ẹ̀yin náà wúra yín wò. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ògo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní Nàìjíríà ń lò ṣá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ògo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní Nàìjíríà ń lò. Ẹ wo ìrántí ogun ẹ wo music lásán. Ẹ máa ń lọ́dọ̀ sí àwọn orin àfìdó àwọn orin àwọn kíni máa gbọ́ ní gbọ́dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó ń play lásán. Ìyẹn ni pé Yorùbá ti sọ́ọ̀tì Yorùbá country láti take over nǹkan tí Amẹ́ríkà jẹ́ ní ayé àtijọ́ ẹ̀dùn ní wọn fúnra. Ẹ̀wọ̀n Nollywood ayé ti lówó Nollywood mú ẹ̀wọ̀n kọ́tà gbèsè ribiribi. Ṣé ìdílé àwọn ṣe the only role tí àwọn foreigners wá take ní Nàìjíríà ní kankan wá lè lówó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọkàn wa fún wọn ni.
Everything tá à ń sọ ẹ kí ni contribution táwọn foreigners tó ń make sí the country called Nigeria. Ògo Yorùbá ló ń lò ó. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ògo wa ká lè lò fúnra wa ká lè declare nation. Ìjọba náà lè dúró àwọn gbogbo ní àwọn ìkó àwọn ọ̀gá wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú ká gbéra sọ ká lè gba àwọn dúdú ní Ọlọ́run dúró dè wá. Gbogbo àgbáyé ló dúró dè wá. Gbogbo 80 million Yorùbá immigrants ló dúró dè wá. Wọ́n bínú wípé àwọn ọmọ ìyá wọn ò tẹ̀lé wọn. Wọ́n bínú wípé kí ló dé tí àwọn náà lè máa fi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe Mẹ́kà. Káwọn máa fi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá máa ṣe Jerusalem. Ní Easter tó kọjá yìí, ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó wà ní Brazil, ó wá sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi pẹ̀lú ẹkún ní ojú. Ó ní ìgbà tó lọ fún Easter service ní Brazil. Ó ní àwọn kan, ó ní ọkùnrin ní kíkọ́ lọ sí churches. Ó ní kíní photo frame Ọọ̀ni àti Aláàfin ni wọ́n gbé lọ sí chọ́ọ̀chì. Nígbà tó sọ wípé kán máa forí balẹ̀ ní chọ́ọ̀chì, ó ní òun ló dé sọ wípé gbàdúrà sí wọn forí balẹ̀ sí. Wọ́n wá bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé akílódé wọ́n ní ibi táwọn ti wá nìyí. Orísun wọlé ní ìgbà táwọn gbàgbọ́ ní òkè àwọn nǹkan òyìnbó kò ń ṣe religious rights òyìnbó. Ìgbàgbọ́ tí wọ́n nìyẹn tó ń pè nobody makes us to be inferior. 90% of entire Yorùbá sí 90% of the population of the entire Brazil, both Yorùbá and Yorùbá, they are serving Yorùbá people's religion, not serve ní Yorùbá lónìí.
Ẹ̀sìn wa ni.
Àwọn táwa tó ìsun wọ́n tún wá fi ẹ̀ka yìí wọ́n ti kọ́ wọn tó fi ìṣúná gbogbo nǹkan ta ní. Ẹgbẹ́ kan ní ẹgbẹ́ wa pé ká padà sórí ìsun kádékádé.
Ká padà o.
Ìlú mélòó ló wà lábẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì tí wọ́n gbé rí? Ìlú mélòó ni wọ́n fi ẹ̀dẹ́gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbé rí? Kọ́jọ́
Kò sí o.
Kò sí o.
Kò sí o.
Sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíràn àwọn Japan, káwọ Iran, káwọ Turkey. Èdè ara wọn náà ló fi oríṣiríṣi gbẹ́rì náà. Káwá padà sí oko àárọ̀ wa ká lọ sínú kọ́ńtọ̀ wa. Èdè lágbẹ́rì. Ìdílé tẹ̀ ń sọ, wọ́n wà ní sísọ yín, wọ́n la kọ́ńtọ̀ yín, ẹ wá daṣọ ọ̀tọ̀búra. Oníkàlùkù gbàdá mọ̀ ilé ayé. Ọlọ́run ti fún oníkàlùkù ní kóòdù ẹ̀ tó máa fi ilé ayé. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn kárọ̀ òjìrì wọ́n ti sí a wrong code to live. Nǹkan tá a ṣe gẹ́tì wrong nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba kóòdù wa padà.
Ká gba nǹkan wa padà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kóòdù tá a fi ń live nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kóòdù ní kóòdù ní. Wọ́n bá ní kẹlọ tó ní báàgì yìí sí ni wọ́n fi káàdì yìí sínú àkáǹtì. Wọ́n ti wáyà gbogbo láìpẹ́ yìí sínú káàdì yìí. Ẹ̀fọ́ báàgì yìí, gbogbo history yìí, ilé yìí, gbogbo ẹ̀sùn wà ní káàdì yìí. Tẹ bá dé báàgì tẹ bá fi káàdì sínú cash machine sí i. Tí ẹ bá lọ fi kóòdù tí o ṣe kóòdù yìí sí, kò lè jáde. Bọ́ọ̀lù Yorùbá ṣe rí nìyẹn. So ó ní ìyá ṣe ń jẹ wá àwọn alákàwé tó gbogbo àgbáyé. Àwọn dọkumẹ́ntì nípa Yorùbá ní Amẹ́ríkà ní the most educated people in America.
Yorùbá.
Àwọn Nigerians wọ̀nyí ṣé o fún àní travel lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà ní travel sí Amẹ́ríkà ní. Àwọn àtàwọn Igbo ní àwọn sí Nàìjíríà. Kudos to our Igbo brothers as well. Nǹkan fíọ́fíọ́ ẹ̀yin wọn náà ṣì wà. Àwọn aṣíwájú. So báwo ọmọ ẹlẹ́nu wá ṣe ọmọ ẹlẹ́nu tó máa jẹ́ jíjí tí ọmọ ẹlẹ́nu máa wà kísà? Tí àwọn ọmọ àwọn ológun lágbára kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní gbogbo ayé wa di ayé ẹ̀dùn káàkiri. Ẹni ká sọ nínú àwọn gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi. Aṣíwájú ni gbogbo yìí. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé nígbà kẹ́yìn ọ̀dọ́ bá kúrò Nàìjíríà ìyàwó yín máa ń tẹ̀lé àgbáyé. Ó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn yín ni ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀kọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni mò ń bẹ̀ yín. Ọlọ́run á rìn lọ́wọ́ o. Ẹ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká lo kọ́ńtà connection láti pariwo sí àgbáyé pé padà àti àgbẹ̀gbà ọ̀dọ́ wa padà. Kí o gbàgbá yín lọ pé Yorùbá tí wọ́n ti freedom tí gbogbo fọ́kànlá sọ the world ká lè bọ́ sí. Pé àwọn international media ń bọ̀ mẹ́ta máa transmit gbogbo kìíní yẹn. Àwọn tó máa stream ẹ̀ wà mẹ́ àwọn conventional TV station they are coming there. Ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ́wọ́ sí i. Gbogbo orúkọ àwọn tó bá lè lọ́wọ́ sí wọn bá tó wà ní ìwé ìkànnì pé àwọn tó sí òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá torí pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ògùn aláwọ̀ dúdú. Ọjọ́ tá a bá ti lè gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí a different spirit ló máa ń dúró fún the entire world. Àwọn ti máa yàtọ̀ pátápátá and there is a new world order tó ń bọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ti wà ní prediction wípé Yorùbá is going to be part of that new world order. Ìjọba àwọn tó ń pa ayé lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ máa ń dín dín jẹ́jẹ̀kújẹ ọlọ́ọ̀dẹ bára ní ìsìnkárí ẹ̀. Wọ́n tẹ̀ jáde nínú ẹ̀mí wípé àgbà Yorùbá náà máa wà as part of the coming world order. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà ọ́ ẹ má ti kó nù wá ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká ká ilẹ̀ mọ́ wa ọ́. Big rally sí ń bọ̀ sí i big rally mẹ́ta rally ń bọ̀ in the entire world. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré sí ẹ má jẹ́ ká dẹ́rù bá ojú tó lè ṣe fún wa. Láti jẹ́ wà lọ sí lọ́kọjá títí wá sí Èkó tá a bá ní 5 million tó dìde ẹ̀rọ àbá wọn àárín wọn títì. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dẹ́rù bá kò sí ọkọ̀ fún Nàìjíríà o. Wọ́n bá yẹ yín jẹ́ ni wọ́n bá yẹ wa jẹ́ ni o. Kò sí ọkọ̀ fún ẹ má jẹ́ ká tọ́ra wa o. Ìtọ́fi mú wa ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní ọ̀hún kátó
ká sí ojú wa ní straight.
lọ́wọ́ ìjà ẹ̀rù agbára ní kò lọ́wọ́ ẹrú ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó sọ wá dà sí i àwọn apààyàn ọ̀fù ká máa pààyàn lórí títì sí i ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn tó ti kú pẹ̀lẹ́bì.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin tó ti ń bá
ọmọ kékeré láti sọ́nà fún sọ́kùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ń bá kòkòrò jẹjẹ má jẹ́ ká bọ́ ọmọ yẹn.
ààbò alága tó fẹ́ gbòmìnira nìyẹn o.
Ẹ̀ka ìgbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín nígbà tí ẹ láyé ti láyé láti mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ wa epo Nàìjíríà kúrò ní 1 to 8 oil producing country in number. Mo ní owó wọlé sí tí ó wá láti wá 60 years tó wà epo Nàìjíríà.
Àní wọ́n kó ní gbogbo arábì wọ́n á kó wọ́n ti exercise.
Wọ́n lọ lọ́pọ̀ àzọ́ weapon of mass destruction. Wọ́n lọ títí wọ́n infrastructure tí wọ́n develop wọ́n lọ kókò sómi kókò sílé. Kí wọ́n ní responsibility government of the people. Àwa ni gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ara wa, àwa náà máa wálé, àwa náà máa lọ wá iná, àwa náà máa ra generator, ọwọ́ sọ wá di àkìtàn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ ní ká máa sọ nù ó ti tó fún wa. Tá a bá gbé gbèsè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ sí i ó parí pátápátá torí wọ́n ti dé láti wá palẹ̀ wá.
Wọ́n ti dé gan-an ni.
Ọ̀sọ̀ wà ní ìṣọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀mí kan nínú ayọ̀ kan ẹ jẹ́ ká gba Yorùbá kò lọ́wọ́ ìyá o ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni mo bẹ̀ yín Ọlọ́run àjẹ́ ìbá wa ṣe é ṣe gan-an. ni.
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́gbọ̀n ẹ fún wa mo dúpẹ́ fún wa láàyè. Thank you so much for giving us for coming on such short notice. We'll be doing more broadcasts, and I think we'll probably have to do we'll have to have more discussions about this, and we'll have to take this at a bigger at another level.
Meanwhile, it's a pity I'm at work, but whatever happens, anytime I'm ready for you. Even if you leave tonight,
Yes.
I'm ready for you.
Okay. Excellent. Yes, excellent. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Bye. So, ẹ̀yin ẹ ti wọn lọ ti gbọ́ yẹn o, wọn lọ ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tó kàn. Ẹ jọ qualify yìí ó ṣe pàtàkì gan ni. Níta bá lè dá ẹgbẹ́ ká dá àti pin ní àwọn àkáǹtì àti pin lè síbẹ̀ yẹn àti pin ní ẹ̀mí GoFundMe sorry just living àti pin ẹ̀ ọmọ send àwọn account ó ṣe ṣe ká polówó ẹ̀ then gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ ní Mr. Fatai gbogbo màá jíṣẹ́ yín fún wọn so we need a nílò láti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí we all have to work on this the reason I'm doing this in English right now is to reach a wider audience and to make those of us who don't speak our language to be able to be part of the conversation as well. As you all know, when I'm doing the broadcast on Citizen AY, I've got the t-shirt on the Citizen AY. I tend to speak in English. I will be coming and speaking in Yoruba at some point later on at length as well. But what we need is to raise the funds. We need donations. Here's one thing I want you to be aware of. And this is one of the things that we need to be aware of to make sure we use that as a way to take the decision, the action, the positive action and support Yoruba Nation. Nobody is going to do it for us. It's only us. Only us. Let me show you what Catherine Allen did. I want to show you. So she's got 2 accounts. I didn't realize, but she's got 2 accounts. So there's Catherine Allen. This is what I wrote. I'm actually going to do that as I'm talking to you now, live. So I'll do something that I want you to go on Facebook. So let me put at Katrina Link. So I happen to just see it. Link, okay. So I want to look at Kerry. Aranti Alasiba Amira on Musoi. We need to really make sure that we get our independence. These guys are just I don't know, so complete. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, let me try that one. I don't know if I'm not letting me do it. Somehow it's not letting me do it. Okay, let's go back. So I did post something yesterday and I'm going to show you what I posted, and I want you to do the same thing. Okay, now, so that's your micro keys on the picture. Let me just give you a profile of what we're doing. Very, very important. Let me show you. We need to really work on things and make sure. So Katrina Lane wrote something on here, and I want to show you. She said, please please go and register, collect your PVC and vote. The future is in your hands. UK in Nigeria, Twitter.com. So, and I wrote back, I said, we say no to 2022 elections. The constitution is a fraud. Write to her. I want you to go and write to Katrina Leng. She's the head of the UK in terms of in Nigeria. We need to write to her. And these are the reasons why, if you are looking for a motivation as to why you should support Yoruba Nation Football Club, football team, this is one. People are being killed every day in continental Nigeria. Our resources are being looted, yet the UK are telling us to go and vote in an election that is a fraud. We want a referendum. That's why I put referendum now. I put it in there. You can do the same thing. So you are watching this. Let's go into Katrina Lane's page. Let me see if I can get it there if you let us. So now, you see? So that's what she wrote. This is what she wrote down. That's what she wrote. And now let me see if she let me. Okay. Now mentioned follows, mentioned can apply. So you see, I've not followed her. But that I wrote back, I tweeted it, I put it as part of a tweet, and I've answered it. And one of the reasons I'm saying is that we need to write something like this. Say, I'm going to do it live on here so you can see it. I'm going to do it live on here and you will see it. So let me go the tweet, and I'll go. So we have the right to self-determination. Yeah, write that down. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ kọ́ into yẹn, the right to self-determination. We are let me just 1 second. It's a bit slow, so forgive me. It's a bit slow. I think because I got a lot of pages open. We are having a referendum to break away from contraption, from the fraud we call Nigeria. So I'm writing that down literally. The Nigerian constitution is a fraud. The 1999 constitution is a fraud. So I'm writing that there. One minute, please. I'm just going to put this up. The 1999 constitution is a fraud. It's a fraud. Yeah, so no referendum took place. So I'm writing it down as I'm doing it now. So Kemari Frai, no referendum took place. So I'm just going to put it down. The fraud was imposed. So I'm going to stop there. So you can do the same thing. This is what we need to be doing. We need to be exposing these people. Because there's a lot of work for us all to do. You can do the same thing. So I'm showing you what I'm doing. So now, I'm going to tweet it. I'm tweeting that, and it should come up soon. So hopefully it should go now. So let me go back to my profile, and it will come. I haven't deliberately joined that because I don't want to, let me see. It says here. Let me see what comes up. So you see, so it says here now. 10 seconds. You can see that now. We have the right to self-determination. We are having a referendum to break away from the fraud we call Nigeria. The 1999 constitution is a fraud. No referendum took place. The fraud constitution was imposed. Citizen AY. So you see that I've written that down. That is what we need to do. Everybody, go on to Katrina Lane's page and do that. In fact, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something now. I'm going to do something right now. Let me go back. I will follow her, then I will then make sure I post that. Because this is a fraud. We cannot be silent. The Dakemo. So until we speak up, until we all speak up. So please also go ahead and subscribe and follow Citizen AY on YouTube. Very, very important. Help us grow that platform also. So let me go. I'm going to go to Katrina Lane's one. I'm going to follow her. The only reason why I'm saying follow now is because I want to make sure. So that's one. Okay, and then let's see if you can follow this one. Can you follow that one? Let me see if I can. I'm going to type it on both of them. Okay, so I'm already following. Okay, so I'm going to try and do something now. So I'm putting that on that message because this is injustice. This is fraud. This is so unfair. What is going on? And for them to continue to tell us that to support a fraud
It is who can reply? Yeah. I'm sure I can reply, can't I? Yeah. I should be able to reply, shouldn't I? So I'm trying to reply, but I don't think it's not letting me do it. But because I followed it so I can be able to reply, but it doesn't allow me. Or promotion. People at Katrina Lane 1 follows or mentioned. Okay, yeah, I'm following now, so it should be there. So cancel. Let's go into Katrina Lane 1. Now let me go and do that now. So I'm going to write there. I want to write it here, so I think I can now. So I'm pasting it on here, right below what she's doing. I'm going to go here, so you can see that. So I'm trying to show you we can do something, on top of what we're saying. Let this be a motivation for us to support Yoruba Nation. Let's go and donate. Let's continue to raise the level of awareness. This is pure injustice, what is going on. And I hope by doing what we're doing now, we're bringing the level of awareness about the fraud and the steps we can take. You have the power to make the change. Believe me, you have the power to make the change. And those are the things that we're doing. So you see that I've already written there. I've written down there, somebody else wrote, nobody can fix Nigeria. Disintegration is the only answer. You see, and then they even put a picture. Let me show you this picture. Look at that picture. You see that? So I'm going to just do something with this one. 1 second. So I'm going to just do something with that. Sorry about that. So I'm going to do this quickly. So there we go. So anyway, I'll put that down. So you can see in the picture, 1914 to 2014, signed Governor Emefiele. So they know this. You see that? So it says so there. You can see that thing, that picture. So please go ahead. I want you to go ahead and do the same thing. But going back to the main topic that we're doing, the reason why we're doing this now, please donate to the CONIFA. Let's donate and let's help us raise the level of awareness to bring this up. It's very, very important. Please help us. This is something that we need to really support. We must support this in every way, shape, or form. We need to really get behind it and actually make people aware that this is something that we must do. We need to commit, and this is our future, Criminal enterprise. Yeah, exactly. Katrina can't continue the criminal enterprise, fraudulent amalgamation created by Lord Brigadier in 1914. Yoruba Nation is the, let me just see it, is the choice of the people, Yoruba people. Thank you very much. So these are the things that we're saying. I will be back in later on and speaking Yoruba, and I will bring other people on board. And in fact, this broadcast is probably going to be happening on a regular basis. Please don't forget. Please, we urge you all, go ahead and follow Citizen LY on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, particularly on YouTube. We really need your support. Oh, sorry, let me go back. Let me go back. I don't know what happened there. So we are urging you all, please help us. We need your support. We need the donations. Our players must be there. We need to have our national anthem sung for the whole world to know that yes, Yoruba Nation is here, and we are going to, and we're going to build from there. It's very, very important. I don't know what's happened there. Let me just go back again. Beg your pardon. Let me just check what's going on here. Just trying to follow what's going on. That shouldn't be happening because I've got the account there. I've got everything, going forward. But it's very important that we continue in this message. I'll be back later on, no doubt. But please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, Oduduwa TV Radio, on mobile and help us. Lady Best is doing a program 8 to 10 o'clock tonight in Yoruba, and join us then. It's very, very important that we continue to raise the level of awareness. Let's all go down onto Katrina Lang's page and say to her, referendum now. Just type referendum now. I'll do it again. In fact, I'm going to do that. Let me see if I can do that now. 1 second. Let me see if I can do that. I know the network is a little bit slow, but we're going to try and do something with that before I round off. But it's important. Let me bring that back here. So now you're going to watch this now. Cancel. I don't want to unfollow. I'm going to stay there. So I want to be able to reply. Tweet it. Oh, come on. 1 second, please. So Nigeria is a scam. It's a fraud. We say no. We want no part of it. You see? So here, so I'm gonna say referendum now. I'm gonna say referendum now. Oh, she won't let me right there. Okay. Okay. Let me go into. We go back. We have to keep doing this. We mustn't be. Look, we cannot afford to relent 1 second. Not 1 second. I'm just trying to, because he's not letting us write something, obviously. So we're trying to go to, personal link 1. So let me do this one. Oh, so it's not letting me write that now. Okay. So I cannot reply that. That's okay. That's fine. But please go there if you can and reply. Write on that tweet, because this is so unfair, so unjust. We have the right to self-determination. And what we want is for everybody. We're not saying abuse. We're just saying we are going. And we have the right to referendum now. We must go. This is a fraud. I mean, I'll show you just what you're just the paperwork it shows it. The amalgamation ended in 2014. But yet these people want to keep us, enslaved, and for how long are we going to be accepting this injustice? We cannot continue to accept this kind of injustice. It's a fraud all day. It's a fraud, and we must not accept a fraud. We need to reject it. We need to go for self-determination. It is our right, and nobody must deny us our right. We have to go for Yoruba Nation, because that is the only way we can get a better future. To stay in country of Nigeria is a fraud. It's a fraud. I'm going to show you that thing again, because I think I took it just now. Let me just make sure I saw it just now. 1 second, please. 1 second. So it's important. Look at that. They are showing Fulanese. She's promoting the Fulanese. That's fine if you want to do that. They can keep Nigeria in the north. We don't mind them keeping it. But we in the south, we're going. We are going. Whether they like it or not, we are going. And it is our right to go. And nobody has the right to hold us against our will in a union that is killing our people daily. Our farmers are being killed. Our women are being raped. Our roads are not safe. Our schools, we have no schools for our kids. Our children, are we have not been taught the right things in school about their history, the real history. And they want us to remain in one Nigeria. We've got to stop this nonsense. It's time we woke up. Please join us. I urge you, join us in this struggle. Be part of it. The Conifer is a perfect example. We need to stand together and speak up about the need for us to have our Conifer running and not uninterrupted. It's important that we allow ourselves to reach our true potential. The only way we can reach our true potential is by being Yoruba Nation. The people from Yoruba or Oduduwa Nation via a referendum. Nigeria is not a constitutional country. Nigeria is not a democratic country, because the constitution is a fraud. In the constitution, the schedule they said is a constitution, but they hid the fact that they have a promulgation decree, the promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, which they did not which should not form the basis of any democracy. What should be the basis of any democracy should be the people voting if they wanted that referendum or not, and via referendum if they wanted that constitution or not, if they wanted that constitution, yes or no. We were never given that opportunity. We were never given that important right, the right, and we were never allowed to exercise that right, and that is why we need to go. And you can see on the screen, I'm showing you 100 naira centenary 1914 to 2014, signed by Emefiele. It's there, you see, expired. It is not in black. This is not fake. This is not fake. And these guys want to oppress and suppress us. We must go. We have the right to self-determination. One of the things we can do, I'll bring it back again. One of the things that I would like you to do is to go on Katrina Link's page. Go to that one. Let me see if I'm going to try and go there and say, just type it in, referendum now. Hashtag referendum now. That's what I'd like to do. These people, the signing and the laughing and all of that stuff that they're doing, that's their problem. But we're not. That's fine, they can laugh, But that laugh is at our expense. Those people who are laughing with that there, they don't realize that the laugh is at our expense. That this is at our expense, and we need to go. We have to go for self-determination. I'll keep looking for it. I'm trying to. It's not letting me do this for some reason, but we are not going to give up. We're not going to give up. So please, I urge you all. I know I'm speaking in. I'll be back later on and speak Yoruba. Karo, Judy, Idewa. I will be speaking that. But I wanted to bring this program to for those who may not be able to who don't speak our language to see what we're saying. And also, please, if you're a Yoruba person and you're well to do, there's nothing wrong with. Please donate to this cause. We urge you, start donating. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait for anybody else. We can do this. This is our opportunity to go for self-determination. We mustn't let anybody detract us or stop us. Now, let me just see if I can find that Katrina Lane one. I was trying to find it, but I cannot find it. I don't know what it's doing here. So you can see that she supports us. So of the 84 million, that up to about 10 million of them are non-citizens. They've been given cards by Pantami. They've been given voters card. They've been given our money. They've been given homes. Governor Bala Mohammed said every Fulani from West Africa is welcome to Nigeria. That's because they're Nigerians. That's what he said. Those are the words. And that's why we have to go for self-determination. If he wants the Fulanis from the whole of West Africa to be in this Nigeria, let them keep that Nigeria in the north. We in the south, we are going. And that is what we must impress upon those who want to. And those of you who are saying to us, believe in one Nigeria, please, that one Nigeria, go and do it in the north. If you're a Yoruba man and you still believe in one Nigeria, once we get our referendum, there's nobody stopping you going to the north and joining them in that one Nigeria, because that is where one Nigeria will be. We do not want it in the south. We have been oppressed long enough. All the politicians who are telling us to support one Nigeria now, once we get our referendum, once with that referendum and we declare, because we will declare ourselves, we're no longer waiting for anybody. We're not waiting for the fraud government. Nigerian government cannot give us the right to referendum. We, the people, are the ones who are going to give it ourselves by carrying out a referendum in our regions. A referendum is taking place in Yoruba land, is taking place in Igbo land, is taking place in Middle Belt. And the people's voice will be heard. Nigeria cannot be one nation, because we, the people, will never in any referendum took part in a referendum where our voices were part of it to decide to be one Nigeria. We were never given the opportunity. We were never given the opportunity to decide if we wanted to be in Nigeria or not. Instead, we were told, oh, yes, we are indivisible and indissoluble, and Nigeria is one. Who gave you that power to do that? Who gave them the power? The power of any constitution is derived via is derived in one place only. It's derived via a referendum. A referendum that supports the constitution is the constitution that we see. Right now, let anybody, we say it, we call on everybody who's telling us to go and support One Nigeria. Please provide a referendum where we, the people, voted in this constitution, this 1999 constitution. Go and find that referendum. The referendum has to have young and old, everybody, millions of us, a document, a date that we voted, the time, the location, the amount of people, those who voted for, those who voted against. Not 40 people in a room. That is not a constitution. That is a decree. That is a military imposition on the people. And that is why we are justified in going. We need to go. If you want to keep your One Nigeria, you can keep it in the north. All of the southern leaders who are telling us to believe in One Nigeria, once we get our referendum, if you do not like that, you are welcome to go to the north, which will be the new Nigeria in the north. We in the south, we are going to have Yoruba Nation. Biafra Nation will rise. Middle Belt will rise, because the people's voices will be heard. The people who own the land, they will carry out a referendum in their own land. And once they make a declaration, nobody can ignore that declaration. And that is the point that we are making. We are tired of being oppressed in our own land. And we do not want the likes of this woman. You see, the people who are laughing here, all of the people who are laughing here, they don't know that they've been hard. Every single one of those people laughing there, they don't know. They are not aware that they have been hard. They've been tricked. They've been lied to. So when they are laughing and they are displaying their ignorance. Because you do not support something that denies you access to your own resources in your land, for your generations, for your family, for people, indigenous people. Indigenous people. That is what is happening. So we cannot support One Nigeria in any way, shape, or form. And I want to reiterate, I want us all to wake up. One Nigeria can be in the north. If the Fulanis and the Hausas want to have One Nigeria in the north, they can have it there. Nobody stops them. If a southerner, a Yoruba man, still believes in One Nigeria, once we have our referendum, he can go and live in the north with the One Nigeria. But One Nigeria does not include Yoruba land. It doesn't. One Nigeria does not include Biafra land. It doesn't. One Nigeria does not include middle belt, because that is the way of taking our resources. One Nigeria, the 68 exclusive items that they have used to deny us our own access to our resources and impoverish us in our land. And then you come and tell me that that is a constitution upon which we can trust or believe in. It's a fraud. It's a lie. We reject it wholeheartedly, and we will reject it, and we're encouraging the youth who are coming behind us to stand up for their rights, because that 68 exclusive items has been impoverishing us for 22 years. The time has come for us to bring it down. We are going for a referendum. We have the right to self-determination. It is an inalienable right. Self-determination is an inalienable right, a right to which we, the people, will decide in our own land what kind of governance we have, what kind of people we're going to put in government, what kind of laws we want via a referendum. If we want a new flag, we vote on it. Do you want this flag or that flag? Whichever votes the most gets it. Again, the constitution. Do you want the constitution? Do you want this constitution? Okay. Do you want to make changes to it? Again, you vote on it. At every stage of the process, that is democracy. In the contraption, in that constitution we call Nigeria 1999 constitution, there was no democracy. People, 40 men sat in a room, drew up something and imposed it on 180 to 200 million people. And you tell me we're a democracy. In 1,000 years, in 1,000,000 years, in 1,000,000,000 years, we are never a democracy, and we can never be a democracy. Nigeria is a fraud that will never work. The time has come for us to dismantle it from top to bottom. We need to break it up totally, and we must continue to speak truth to power. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know, you're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. What we do here is expose the truth, let the people know. We need to make people aware that they've been lied to under the guise of religions which are not ours. The people who are oppressing us now, they've prevented us from using our mind to think, to realize, to question, to hold them to account. Oh, because Allah, Jesus Christ, all of this nonsense, they've brainwashed you. It's time to wake up. The time is now to wake up. You must wake up because your future, the future of your coming generation is at stake. We can no longer continue to accept that fraud. The Constitution. That Constitution is a fraud. I ask again, let them go and bring a referendum. A referendum where the people voted for and against that Constitution. Let me show you what I mean. For those of you who might have seen it before, I'm going to show you. And the UK is who are telling us now to believe in that one Nigeria. They carry out a referendum, but they don't want us, the people, to carry. I'll show you. One second, please. 1 second. Oh, my glasses is gone somewhere. I need to find it. Sorry, 1 minute. Somewhere. Okay, I'll find it. Okay, now let me show you. I'm hoping I can if you will let me do it. There is a UK thing. and I'll probably wrap up with this one. But before I go, please again, UK referendum. Let me see if it will bring it up. I want to just show you that. UK referendum, EU referendum. Let's have a look at this. Those who are telling us that we should believe in one Nigeria, they did not impose on the people. They did not impose on the UK people here. They didn't. They allowed them to have a voice in their own governance, and that's all we're asking for. So let me see now. Just want to show you this quickly. They voted in the UK. The same UK that Catherine Lang is coming to tell you to vote to support this this nonsense. The same one. I'm going to show you something. So I'll show you. When they wanted to leave the EU, when the UK wanted to leave the EU, here's what the UK did. They didn't just leave. That's what I mean now. Very important. When the UK wanted to leave the EU, the government said we want to leave. But the government said we cannot leave because with the people's voice, we need to hear what the people want. So what did the government do? In 2016, the government organized a referendum. In that referendum, the government now said, people, here are the reasons why we want to leave EU. We feel we're being unfairly treated. We're not getting the fair value. We're not getting money. Whatever reason, they said it. And then they said to the people, on that basis, we put it to you, we want you to decide. The EU, the UK, and let's not forget, this lady comes from the UK. This lady comes from the UK. That lady there, Catherine Lang. So I hope you're following me. She comes from the UK. Now, here's what they did. Here's what the UK did. They tabled this before the people. That is where I want you to understand. That is the power of the people. Power of the people. The people's power. They tabled it before the people. I say, we the government, we plan to leave. How do you feel about this? What is your position? We are going to give you the opportunity to make a decision that we, the government, who we are ultimately responsible to you, the people, whatever you decide as the people is what we, the government, will follow. So, they carried out campaigns. They told the people, there were announcements on the radio that there was a referendum happening. There were debates. There were open air discussions. They did for months. Then, what happened? On the 23rd of June 2016, what you see before you, this is and Catherine Lang and others, they can go and ask, they can come and debate this if you want. This is what they did. On the 23rd of June 2016, the UK set about putting before the people a simple referendum. The referendum said, leave or remain. On the 23rd of June 2016, you can see that there. Let me just see if I can get it back up. So I'm trying to make sure that you're seeing what I'm saying. It's very important we understand this process. And that is all we're asking for. That process, what I'm showing you here, has never been existent in contractual Nigeria. What I am showing you here, and that is why we are saying that we are not a nation. When we say that we are not a nation, We are saying it because we know it for a fact. What is there is a fiefdom. It's a fiefdom, it's an imposition. The rights of the people have been denied. And we are speaking up, encouraging us all. The time is now to improve the lives of the coming generation. Our voice must be heard. The only place our voice can be heard is in Yoruba Nation, in Biafra Nation, in Middle Belt, where the people will decide at every stage what type of governance they want. Do they accept, if they're going to make amendments to the Constitution? And this is at every stage, the people will be able to carry out a referendum. That is what we're asking for. What we have now is not a nation, but an imposition. It's a fraud. The basis upon which you call Nigeria is a fraud because they did not put forward a referendum and ask the people, do you support this constitution? Do you want to make amendments to it? Are you happy? None of that happened. Somebody's calling me. Let me just see if I can take this call now. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, caller. Yes. Who's speaking, please? Hello.
I'm calling. Is that Petition AY?
Yes.
Yes, I'm listening to him online right now.
Yes, I'm live. You're with me now. Go ahead.
I think you should stop talking about referendum. Referendum is too late. Referendum is too late.
So what do you suggest then?
How are they going to conduct the referendum?
So what are you gonna? What do you suggest then?
Is it not the same people that are going to conduct the referendum? They will just give you the results that they want, and after that, there's nothing we can do again.
Sorry.
There's no going back. We just want the separation. That's what I'm saying.
We have to have a process of separation, nonetheless. I agree with you, but the referendum is the starting point. It's not the end point. Referendum is the starting point. So that's what I would say.
Sorry, my brother. Do you think Nigeria is in a situation to conduct any referendum right now?
No, we're not waiting for Nigeria. We're not waiting for Nigeria to conduct it. We the people, just like we're doing now. A referendum is taking place right now. Have you signed that petition? Have you signed the petition?
The petition?
Yes. Have you signed it? Oh, okay. If you haven't signed the petition, my brother, then you cannot say much. You need to sign that petition. That is very important. You must sign the petition. Okay, yes. Hello? Hello, sir.
Yes, hello, my brother.
Yes.
I want to compliment what that caller has been trying to explain to you.
Yes.
We don't need any more referendum in Nigeria. The referendum already has lapsed.
What?
What he was trying to communicate to you is that there is no any legal thing that binds Nigerians together anymore.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. No. I think. Oh, 1 second, sir. 1 second, Egbo, my brother. Please. I am not disputing that we should break away, but we are saying that, you see, I'm sure you know that there has to be a process to get to that point. So that process has begun. Like the referendum, the petition that we're doing now. Once we declare, we're not waiting for the government. We're not waiting for I'm not saying that we should wait for any government to give us any referendum. Yes.
The only referendum we have now is the petition that we are signing.
Thank you.
That we as a people,
Thank you.
we are ready
Yes.
to get out of Nigeria.
That's correct.
Anytime we have that 5 million signature that is complete,
That's it.
what can hear that,
That's it.
automatically we are out.
That's it.
That petition is our referendum.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. So
Referendum is that, we have to go back to the people. But no, the signature we are having currently is our referendum.
That's correct.
Means the people have spoken.
That's
And whatever they have spoken is what should bind on them, because
that
they
is
have
absolutely correct.
inalienable rights
Yeah.
to be independent.
Yeah,
The
that's
referendum is our independence, and that's what it's trying to prove to you, that we don't need to be going anywhere to come and conduct any referendum. We have to speak out in the world, and we have to speak through that petition that we are signing. Please,
Yeah.
sign the petition and just get out
That-
of this.
that is exactly. Thank you. That's exactly why I keep saying. I said that we're no longer waiting for the government to carry out the petition. We are already doing it ourselves. Once it's declared, a declaration will be made, and we will go our own way. So we are saying the same thing. I know he may not have understood, but in the broadcast I said that we are carrying out our own referendum ourselves. And once each of the regions decide it, we will leave en masse ourselves, and nobody can stop us. So we are saying the same thing. You're right. You're absolutely right. So thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye. So yes, caller, please do. We're not in. I hope you signed the petition. I urge everybody who are watching now, you must sign that petition, because now, okay, I think they're calling me back. So let me. Hello, caller. Yes. No, I didn't cut you off. It failed. I don't know what happened. It failed. I wouldn't do that. Okay. That is what I'm. What? No. You. Hold on, my brother. Wait. Can I say something? I hear what you're saying, but I am. You see, when you're trying to play and when you're trying to put an argument before the people, you have to tell them the process. Keep in mind, Katrina Lang is from UK. They went in the process whereby they tabled the motion before the people. What I'm saying is that was non-existent in the laying down of the Nigerian constitution, and that is why we are carrying out the referendum that we're doing currently, which I'm asking everybody to sign. So I was trying to put that forward. So I hope that makes things clear. I'm not saying for us to start something. I'm saying that is what is missing, and that is our justification for going for referendum and self-determination. I hope that's, I hope that makes sense.
Oh, okay, please make it clear properly.
Yeah, will do. Yeah. Yes. That is. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's correct. That is correct. No. Sorry, 1 second. No, we don't want. I need to do one. We the people will organize it ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We've organized it and we're doing it. So
okay, please. If you are going to let's do it properly. We just go straight for the petition.
That's it.
Petition, and let us get the 5 million that we want.
That's it.
Do what we want to do with it, please.
That's correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're welcome, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. We Yoruba Nation now. Please don't forget to donate as well for the team. Oh, please. We urge everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. So now, caller, I hope that's clear. So let me make that very, very clear again. And I'm very glad the caller called in, and like Fatai as well. What I am saying is this. What I'm doing is putting the tabling what the government of UK did. The government that's telling us to support to go and get our PVC, because Cardinal League is telling us to go and get a PVC. And what I'm saying is that we do not need a PVC. What we need is for the result from our petition that is being signed now to be, once we get that petition over 5 million, we will make a declaration. That is a referendum. That is the people's voice. So, and that is happening in all of the regions. So we continue with that. So I hope that makes things clear. But what I was just showing you was that I'll just round that up quickly. In the UK decided 17 million people decided to leave. 17 million of the population, 17 million people voted to leave. 16 million voted to remain. And as a result of that, the UK government left the EU because the people's voices were heard. So what we are going to do in Yoruba Nation is, once our referendum is done, once we reach the 5 million, we will make a declaration that we are going, and nobody can stop us, because the oppression has gone on long enough. Instead of the Fulanis to listen to what's been said, they are trying to bring in Fulanis to take over our land and say, oh, they own the land now, so nobody's going anywhere. And we're going to say no to that. We have to say no. And that's why it's very important to explain that process. The UK, they left on the 20th of June 2016. We are going to leave the minute we hit our 5 million target for the petition. Please, I urge you all, those of you on YouTube, you have the link for the petition. Go and sign it. I urge you, go and sign it. I talked about that and I reiterate it again. Sign that petition. We are no longer waiting for any referendum from a government. We cannot wait for a referendum from a government that is fraudulent. We cannot. No, that government is fraudulent. We are the people. We, the people, Yoruba people, are organizing our own petition, which is ongoing. Sign it. Participate in that process. Help us support the football team. That is the best way we can achieve what we want. We don't need anything from continental Nigeria. We don't need anything from Contract Nigeria. We are going, and that is what must happen. So now I'm urging you all. I reiterate, if you haven't donated to the football, please help us do so. We need as much funds as possible. Our boys, the Biafrans are already there, but our own our boys are not there yet, and we need them to be on ground. It's very, very important. Let me just see if I can close that down. I've got a lot open, and I don't want it to slow things up. So, what I wanted to do was just to bring that to your attention. I hope that makes sense. Please, those of you watching, don't forget to go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We truly appreciate your support. We need you to help us to continue to grow that platform. As you all know, Citizen AY is a platform where we speak truth to power. What we do is to enlighten our people, bring the knowledge of, make them aware of their right, the right to self-determination. And that right to go for self-determination is expressed by way of a referendum, which is currently going on. That petition, the petition among Yorubas. We're not going to wait. We're not waiting for the for the government to do it. We're not waiting for the government to give us for the referendum. It's already going on. And we just want people to be aware that that is the process through which we are going to go forward and achieve self independence from continental Nigeria. So I hope that's clear. So let me just do something. Go ahead. Those of you who are watching us, if you are watching us, sorry, let me just see if that works. Sorry about that. Oh, something's not happening here. I don't know what's going on there. I was just trying to get something to do what should normally do, but okay, it's not working. Please go ahead, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Help us grow the platform. We are over 2,500 subscribers, and continue to help us. Every time you watch us, please give us a thumbs up. Also on the Yoruba TV radio as well, give us a thumbs up. It's very, very important. We are not, again, I reiterate, the referendum is being carried out now in Yoruba land by Yorubas. It's being organized by the Yorubas. To benefit who? The Yorubas. That is it. And that we're not waiting for anybody else. We do not, the contract in Nigeria is a fraud. It expired 2014, and they are oppressing and suppressing us in our land. Now is the time for us. We make a collective decision, a unilateral declaration based on the fact of the people having the inalienable right to self-determination, declaring that they now have a nation of their own, whereby they can protect their coming generations. Our generations have been killed, maimed, raped, turned into all kinds of things. We've had to leave our own nation because of this injustice. Enough of this nonsense. So we say no more. So like you say, if anybody, Catherine can look at these figures. That's what our people said. We are going to shortly be releasing referendum figures. Once we release it, that figure is the basis upon which we leave that contraption. And no force on this earth can stop us. We are going, come what may. We are living because the voice of the people will be heard. Our voices has been silenced under that fraudulent 1999 constitution. Let me say that again. Our collective voices has been silenced under that fraudulent 1999 constitution. Now, we the people of Yoruba land, via our own referendum, we will speak and we will form a governance based on the people. That is what we're saying. And we stand 1,000% by that. We will not relent. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to please, on the basis of that, let's not keep it at words. This figure that we're looking at here hasn't changed. Please donate, support us. Let me see if there's any change, if there's any account that I've received here. Make donations. We don't need to talk. Those of us in diaspora, we don't, just put the funds in there. £5 each. If we get 10 million of us putting £5 each, we will get the funds. More than enough. Please. This is for what we are doing here is for us and our coming generations. So please, I'm urging you all, don't wait, don't procrastinate. This is our very future that is at stake. And I want us all to please continue. Okay, so there is an account that is provided here. PPP Management Santander. So there is an account here. If you want to donate to the account, they said I can mention it. I'll see if I can put it up at the same time. I'll see if I can put it up on the screen whilst I'm on here, at least to show you, because I don't want to forget that. you can do so. You have various ways of donating. You can either donate to Just Giving or use the account, which I'm shortly going to put up on the screen. Just give me a few minutes. I was just busy trying to get a few things done and I missed that, but I'm glad I saw that. But please, I want you to know, be in no doubt, we the people, we have the right to self-determination and we are expressing it. We are already organizing our own referendum. We're not waiting for any government. We don't need any senator. We don't know. It's us, the people. They have ignored us. They have left us suffering. They've been throwing 5,000 naira when what we need is roads, water, light, infrastructure, hospitals, bridges, safety and security. And now we say we're cutting them completely out of it, and the voice of the people will be heard. And that is what we are here to reiterate. And we're saying, please sign that petition. Also, we have to make sure that on the day, on the 21st of May, in 3 weeks' time, on the 21st of May, we make sure that the 11 Yoruba Nation football team will stand at the pitch alongside the host nation, and the world will hear Oduduwa Nation Anthem. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fórílẹ̀ ibi wa, kágbéga, kágbéga, kágbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù lábọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ kájọlá, ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa, tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. That national anthem, we must hear it sung live on air. That is what we want. That is what we want. I'm going to put the account, I'll put it up on the various platforms. So if you can donate to it. They've told us we can release it, and I'll do that. Like I said, we need to raise funds. Now it's done. We've done talking. Now we need to take collective action. Let's demonstrate that action. Let's donate to this cause. It is our collective benefit. And one thing I want to say is this: we need to have a record. I'll see if I can show you. We need to have a record of all Yoruba sons and daughters on ground in country of Nigeria. We need to make sure that that's in place. Let me just see. So let me just put it here. 1 second. I'm going to just do this quickly. So I'm just going to try and get this right. 1 second. So 1 second, please. Let me just make sure we got this right. Oh. Mm-hmm. 1 second, please. You'll see the account come up shortly. Those of you on all platforms, we'll try and get it ready. So I want to make sure it's done. Oh man. 1 second, please. Just trying to get this right. It's slowed up somewhat. Do bear with me. If we're not, we will get the account there. It's PPP management. I'm just trying to make sure this works. It's slightly slow for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. If not, I will replay it anyway and I will put it up. I've got the information here. Let me read it out. That's why I'm speaking. PPP Management Consultants, account number 212-56510. Sort code 090129. Let me read it again. PPP Management Consultants, Santander. It's a Santander account. 212-56510. Sort code 090129. So let's just do what we can. So I'll probably come back and make more announcement. But I'll be talking about this every single day now for the next 2-3 weeks. In fact, for more. Because so let me just, oh man, come on. Let me just do this. It is somewhat slow, so do beg your pardon. I don't know what's happened. To donate, so I'll put it here. So give me a minute, please. There is a bit of a lag in what is happening here, but I'll get there, no doubt. Oh boy. Okay, so those of you on YouTube, Citizen AY on YouTube, you will see it come up. It is already there. And now let's go and look at the other one. Let's go and look at the other one on YouTube for Oduduwa TV Radio as well. So we'll put the account number there, so you will see it come up. 1 second. So, like I said, so once we decide, so that's it. So you see that coming up there, and then I'll put it up on. I'm gonna put it up on. Let's just make sure we put it up here. 1 second, please. Just want to make sure we got everything okay. So you'll see the Citizen AY, and I'll try and share it on other platforms as well. On the other platform, our sister platform, Oduduwa TV Radio on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, one more thing I'd like you to do. On Citizen AY, we have a following of 55,000 followers. We have about 50 something thousand. What am I talking about? Over 120,000 followers on Citizen AY. We have about close to 200,000 now on Oduduwa TV Radio. We would like you to, if you want to promote your business on Oduduwa TV Radio, please do get in touch. We have the reach. On average, we reach about 1 million people a month minimum. That's on average. And so if you want to promote your business, we can help you do that on this platform. And we will doing our shows. We will mention you. And if you have a video you want us to run, we'll run it for your show, your business, to help promote your business. Because we know that many of us we do. There's a lot of people who are putting in a lot of hard work and trying to, make ends meet. So what we want to do is to try and help you in that process as well, to reach more people. We have the reach. Like I said, we have 1 million people watching us on average on a month-by-month basis. And that is something that I'm sure could be of benefit. So do get in touch. Go to admin@oduduwatvradio.org or admin@citizenay.org and get in touch with that way and reach us. You can reach us on +44 7399 580 606 and organize. Let's work out. We'll give you the price plan as to how we can help you promote your business on our platform. It's very, very important. We want to be here to help you. Like I said, we do reach over 1 million people a month. And that is something that can be of benefit to your business. And let us help you promote your business. Reach out to us. Thank you very much for that. Now, one more thing I'd like to say is let's go ahead. I wanted to put this thing up. I think I've put that up there. Let me see if I can put it up on here. Is that Citizen AY? Yeah. Okay, that's that one. I'll put it on here anyway. Let's see if we put it on here. I'm going to put the account details for those of you who wish to donate. You can either donate via the Conifer Just Giving account, which I've got there, or you can donate directly to the account which I'm shortly about to provide, which is the Santander bank account, which if it doesn't, there is some sort of a slow thing here. I do apologize. But like I said, so let's put it on. Let's go for the next one. I'm trying to reach it, but it doesn't seem to want to play ball for some reason. So let's try this one. Okay, so I'm going to put it on this one as well. Okay, you've got it on both sides now. Yes, you have it on both sides. So it's just what we're trying to do now is just the one for YouTube, Facebook that we're trying to reach, so you can have that information. But I'll read it out just in case. Let's see if we can get that to you. Let me read that out. Sorry. So So the for those of you on Facebook, until I get it up, it's get the thing on screen. It says PPP Management Consultant Santander, account number 212-56510. Again, account number 212-56510. Sort code 090129. So that's where that information there. I hope let's get something done. We should be able to, by the close of play, why shouldn't we should be able to get the 50,000 naira in 50,000 pounds, 50,000 pounds for our players. They're going to represent us, and the message that they will carry for us will actually dovetail and meet with the referendum, which is shortly going to be released. The petition, the result of the petition, which should be hopefully be released once we get that 5 million. Let's do that. This is something we can do. This football team would really speak as of us as a nation. We can do this together. I have no doubt about that. Let's dig into our pockets. All we're asking, there's 10 million of us or 15 million of us abroad. £5 each in the account. Either one, whichever other account you want. £5. Let's do this. It is doable. I'd really like us to really act on this swiftly, because this is the future of the coming generation and ourselves. And we must make sure we step up and build this. So what am I going to do? Let me just put that up so that we make sure it works. 1 second. Let me just try and make sure. I'm trying to reach it. So let me just put this up there. Yeah. So what we're saying is that, like I said, it's gone are the days of us waiting for anything. You cannot wait for anything legal. We cannot accept anything from the fraudulent Nigerian governance, because it's a fraud anyway. The governance is a fraud. They don't have a basis upon which they exist. We are going for what we are going to create, where the people's voice will be heard via referendum. And that's what we're doing. That referendum is, of course, the petition that's going on now. And once we get the numbers, we will announce it. And that is what we're trying to say. And I hope that makes sense. We're not trying to say, no, we're not waiting for any authorization whatsoever from this fraudulent governance. We're not. We don't need it. We don't want it. It's nothing to do with, we are going forward. And those who are talking about one Nigeria, the Southerners who are talking about one Nigeria, once we make our declaration, they can go. They can go. If they want to still believe in one Nigeria can still exist in the north. They can keep in the north. But we, in our land, we the people, our voices, collective voices will be heard via referendum. If they want to remain part of the people who do not want their voices reflected in that constitution, let them go to the north. Because they have no right in telling us Nigeria is one indissoluble, indivisible nation. Because somebody wrote a paper. There is no basis upon which that is legal or indeed democratic. No basis. Because there's a referendum never took place. And that is why we are justified. And we are 1000% certain that the time has come for us to go our separate ways, exercising our inalienable right to self-determination. Nobody can stop us. Nobody. The West are supporting Ukraine in reaching and in maintaining their right to self-determination. We don't need the West with the support of the West. We need to take steps ourselves. The Ukrainians are taking steps themselves. We are taking steps ourselves to free ourselves. So again, I reiterate, all of these politicians, southern politicians, that you still believe in your one Nigeria, don't worry. Once we make our declaration, once we make the declaration as Yoruba Nation, if you're not happy with that, and you'd rather be in one Nigeria that has been imposed by the military, where no referendum took place, where there's an imposition by those who see power as their own preserve and exclusion of the people, take your stuff, pack your kaya, and go inside the one Nigeria in the north. Simple. It's not too much. It's not be by force. This one not be by force. We're not forcing anyone. We're just telling you what you need to do. So please, like I said, PPP is the account there. Donate to it. It's on there on Citizen Network. Let me see if I can put it on with the Dua TV radio as well on Facebook, so that you can donate to that account and help. Like I said, all of this is for us to be able to see our people on the pitch, and that would. Do you know how I want you to picture that when that on the 21st of 21st of May, which is going to be roughly, let me see how long that is. Okay, it's taking some time. I'll come back. Let me just 1 second, please. Let me see. Let me see that works. So let me just put this up. Beg your pardon. I'm just trying to just get this up. 1 second, please. So, oh man. Oh, I'm tired, man. I should wait. This is very, very slow at the minute, this process. But anyway, what I want us all to do is to continue to get our people. Impress upon everybody now. Now we're going for petition. But of course, we need to provide safety and security for our people. Very, very important. We need to provide safety and security to make sure our people are safe and secure. And of course, to back that up, sorry. No, sorry. Wrong move. Sorry, I wasn't doing that. Well, Fatah, ignore that, please. I was trying to get the message came and I was trying to answer it. So don't worry about that now, please. Let me see. Just want to see what's going on. Let me see what's going on here. So what? Mario. Okay. Oh, well. Now, anyway, that's another discussion. Please, one of the things that we should be doing here. Sorry, forgive me. I was just surprised. I'm sorry. I was surprised. I didn't quite understand what was being said, but I'm not going to go there. My focus, our focus is this: how to actualize Yoruba Nation. That is what is most important to us all. I haven't got time for tittle-tattle or anything of that sort. As you all know, on this platform, we only speak truth to power on Citizen AY, and we stand on the truth when it comes to Oduduwa TV Radio. Now, what I want us to focus on, how to achieve the scene of our footballers on the pitch that day, on the 20th of May, 20th of May 2022, at Johannesburg, South Africa, in the CONIFA petition, competition, CONIFA tournament. How are we going to do that? What we can do? Let's all go now. £5 each. Donate it to either just giving or to that account that I've put on the screen. Let's do so. We don't even need to call in. Just get it done. Let's make sure we have the funds. We need £50,000. We can do this. I am sure we can. Many of us in diaspora, I'm sure we can spare £5. £5. That's all we're asking for. If 100,000 of us do that, we're there. We're more than there. That's what we need to do. So I just wanted to just say that please, let's continue to push forward and go for Yoruba Nation. Biafrans are already on ground. Biafrans are already on ground in the CONIFA football. We must be on ground. So we will be checking and monitoring and giving you updates about the funds, the necessary funds. And I'm hoping that many of us will jump on board and do this. This is a way for us to determine, to show that we are really keen and we're waiting. Imagine, just picture on that day, they're going to sing that song in front of the whole world. And the world press will be there, carrying it. And you are going to hear Oduduwa Nation, the song, reverberating across the stadium. That's something to be part of, isn't it? That's something to be part of, isn't it? So these are the things that I want to really make sure that we talk about. And I want us all to really, please, do not, walk away from this and think it's not going to be, So, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, now what I'm going to say is this. What I am going to say is that I am not. I am just going to ask us all to continue to, support this drive, and we need to continue and push and push and push and push. It's very important, very very important. That we do not be whether we're not silent. We have to continue on this struggle. All of us together. We need to focus on one thing: the collective benefits. You see, when we get it's not a question of if anymore now. It's when we get Yoruba Nation. When we get it, the benefits that will flow to us are incalculable. They know it. That's why they don't want us to have it. They know the benefits in terms of resources, in terms of being able to determine our own future, in terms of our people. Many of us will come back home in a safe environment and build an oasis for all of us to enjoy. And there is more than enough to go around in terms of resources. And it will be managed by the government that we, the people, will vote in via a referendum. This is going to be a process. That referendum, sorry, not the government, the constitution. There's already proposed constitution. I've showed it on here. That's just one. There are many. So when we will put all of this together, we will now decide, okay, we want to create a constitution. Do you accept it, or do you say no? Or should there be amendments? The voice of the people at all times. That is a democratic process right there. There is a clear and undisputable absence of democracy in contraption Nigeria, because the voice of the people have been silenced. Our voice does not matter. And we don't want to be part of that contraption in that case. We know we're going. It's too late. We are standing as Yoruba Nation. And that's what we're going to do. This football tournament is a perfect way for us to demonstrate our support for ourselves collectively and in bringing about Yoruba Nation. So I urge us all, very important that we take this on. And it's really, really important that we do not wait for this, for things to take shape. Let's be part of it. Let's be part of this history. This is a history-making tournament. From the time we started talking about Yoruba Nation, now we are going to be in the tournament to bring and bring that name forward for the whole world. That's development. That's progress. That is progress, and we need to continue along that line. So I want to just reiterate that and thank you all so much for joining me as I've been talking about this. But please do not wait. We will come back again at any time, and we will be bringing as many people as possible. We want funds to be raised and donations to be made. The account numbers are on there. Just go into it, donate, because this is for our collective benefit. Those boys representing us. Imagine how proud we will all feel on that day when they stand there and they sing, just imagine that, just visualize that. That is something, that we can, that it will lift our spirits no end. That will be something that all of us can point to, and we need to help those boys achieve something that all of us we will talk about to our coming generations. We were there. We were part of the people that put the funds together to get the very first Yoruba team to be on ground. We were part of it. We watched it. We shared it. We were joyous when they scored the goal. This is something that has got huge positive ramification for us all. Please, don't just leave it to one side. Now is the time for us to put our money where our mouth is. We should do so. We should contribute. We should make sure that we achieve this. This is not... Good afternoon, Liz Dada. Good afternoon to you all. Akinola Adebayo. And those of you... And again, I thank you all for watching us on Oduduwa TV Radio. Please subscribe to us. Please make sure you give us a thumbs up every time you're watching. It helps us all the time. Give us a thumbs up. Again, those of you on Oduduwa TV, Citizen AY as well on YouTube, go ahead. If you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, please go ahead and do so now. Go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. You will really be helping us to get to, to reach more people and be able to do a live broadcast and reach and help us reach more people, speaking truth to power. What we do on this platform is to share knowledge. We share knowledge with you to make you be aware, to make you sort of be able to sort of say, okay, you know what, this is what needs to be done. Okay, now I know better, so I will do better. That's what we want to do. We look, for too long, many have told us that the things that that should be ours, we have to pray for. We have to kneel down for it. We have to beg for it. Whereas, unbeknownst to us, we've been blessed from day one. We've been blessed with infinite resources, mental ability, know-how, everything you want, it's there. The air, the water, the soil, the minerals, everything is there for us. What is now required is for us to wake up collectively. No one person can do this. It's a collective effort. And I want us all to remember that. So please donate to the to Godify Tournament, the Just Giving account or the Santander that I put in there. Donate. Let's do that. Let's even no more than £5 each. That's not too much to ask. We will be there in no time at all. This is an opportunity that will benefit us all in an unimaginable way. In an unimaginable way. That would mean that the likes of you and myself who are in diaspora, many of us, we will come back home in pride and build a great Yoruba nation, a nation, an oasis that the world will be talking about. The people from Brazil who are Yorubas who in Brazil, we will invite them. We will say, come home. Ma bonle, omobo wale, adebo wale. We will bring them home. And we who are diaspora, we are back home to build an oasis for this generation and the coming generation, and for the next unending generation. We can do this. We can and must do this. The time is now. It starts with this football team. It starts with this football team. And I want us all, £5, please. £5 each, do it. Just what's £5? By the time you eat, a meal now for a person for just to have one meal alone, it's about £5 because of the food prices. Before it was about maybe £3-4, but now it's £5, maybe even more. But £5 or put it down. Let us get our youths there. They need, I think it's $1,000 each for the flight, and then of course eating and upkeep and training and clothes and all of that stuff. Please, I urge you, let's do that. And this is the t-shirt that I'll be wearing. Oh, I forgot to ask Alagba. We'll be back later on. He's going to tell us where we can get the t-shirts. I believe there are some places we can get them already here in the UK, and we may be able to source it as well here. But I'm on the platform as well. I'll try and get update on that as and when we get it. So, but what I want us all to just be very aware of is that the time is now for us to make this change. We need to go for self-determination. It's already happening. That petition, sign it. Continue to sign that petition. Continue to share it to family and friends. I share it as often as possible, every day as possible. I'm always, I'm on the broadcast, I'm sharing it. I share it with family and friends. I put it up as often as possible because that's the only way for us to get more and more of us to sign it, to sign that petition. When we get over that 5 million, we make a declaration. We are a nation, because that's the voice of the people. There is no seal of approval, no seal of consent to a nation more powerful than the voice of a people via a referendum where they all for support that nation, where they put their voice to the creation of that nation. Nothing can stop that, because that's the voice of the people. Our voices has been silenced in contraction Nigeria. Let me restate again. Our voices, our collective voices has been silenced in contraction Nigeria. And now our voice will come forth, will spring forth, will breathe life into Yoruba Nation. Make it a reality that can cater for not only us, our coming generations. We'll be able to build infrastructure. We'll be able to have safety, security, water, light, hospitals. Our football teams will be getting the best of the best of the best equipment. Our footballers, our boxers, our sports will be people. And that would, do you know how? I want you to picture that. Hang on. Something's going on. Sorry, what's happened there? So I just want us to really, hone in on, and please remember what I just said now. It's very important for us. Let's continue. Let's donate to this cause. This is something that is important to us. Yes, we are now at the beginning of something that can really make change. The football team speaking on our behalf. Let me just make that. I don't know what's going on here. Speaking up and speaking through their playing on the field. Because you see, when they're playing on the field, they are representing you and I. They are representing us. They are representing entire Yoruba people on this planet. Very, very, very big point. Up until now, Nigeria has silenced us. They've hidden us. There is no seal. So I want you to, let me just make sure this is annoying now. I'm going to try and switch that off because it's distracting somewhat. So, sorry. Was that the one? Okay, anyway, that's gone. So that's fine. So now what I want us all to do, please, kindly tell us the numbers. Many of people can only listen to you guys due to the nature of the jobs. Okay, I know, Akiola Adebayo. We will, when the numbers they cannot release the numbers just yet, but we are asking for people to continue to sign it. Please continue to sign that petition. The numbers can't be released as of yet, but we will be in due course. I rest assure you, it will be released, and this will be once it's released. We will all be pleasantly surprised and joyous about the development. So please, regardless of not having the record, the numbers right now, and because they're trying to hide it, because make sure that they don't want anybody messing with the thing. So it's very important that they do it in the right way. So when the time comes, that announcement will be made. But we're not there yet. So we need more people to continue to sign that petition. This tournament is one thing we need to support. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's left for me to say is I thank you so very much for joining us. Please don't forget to go to Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe right now. Just go type in Citizen AY, CITIZENAY, hashtag CITIZENAY. Just type that. You see it on YouTube. And subscribe to us. Subscribe to us also on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, and also subscribe to Oduduwa TV Radio on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. Help us, all our handles. Help us to grow. We really appreciate your support, and we can continue to grow and take the next steps, taking us closer. Every step we're taking now is taking us closer to Yoruba Nation, and we must get there, and we must get there together. You and I, we must get there. So please, I urge you all, let's donate. Biafrans are already practicing in Johannesburg. We need to get the funds to make together so that our people are there. At least it's in 3 weeks' time, less than 3 weeks. They should be there for 2 weeks clear, so they can just focus on the game and make us proud. We want the youths who are going to be playing there to make us proud. They're representing you and I. They are. So we'll give you some more updates in terms of the T-shirts and everything else, but we will give updates in terms of how the funds are doing. But please do not relent. Yourself, don't wait as well. Let's all play our part in this. I thank you all for listening to me. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power in conjunction with Oduduwa TV Radio. We stand on the truth, and we continue to urge you all. Please donate. Support Yoruba Nation. Biafrans are already in South Africa at the qualifier tournament. We are trying to get some funds together. We have funds for maybe 4 or 5 players, but we need more. And 50,000 naira. 50,000 pounds is what we need. £5 from each of us we'll get there in no problem, in no time at all. Let's monitor what's going on. Let's play a part. And of course, lastly, do not forget about the petition. We need you to sign that petition. Continue to sign that petition. Continue to sign that petition. Really, really important. We've pinned the relevant numbers in terms of donations. If you want to make direct donations without going via just giving. If you don't want to do that and you want to pay by that means, you have that there as well. Do not wait. And we'll give you more updates as we go along. What's left for me to now say is so thank you all very much. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll be back later on. Please watch out for Lady Best. She'll be doing a broadcast later on Oduduwa TV radio from about 8 o'clock. Shirinla, it's called. Tune in then, join us then, live on Oduduwa TV radio. Thank you so much. Please, let's continue to sign that petition above all else. We must achieve Yoruba Nation. Sign that petition, because once we get over the 5 million, we'll be able to make a declaration of independence. We're not waiting for anybody. We do not need the acceptance of a fraudulent nation, because Nigeria is a fraud. It's based on a fraud. The constitution is a fraud that was imposed on you and I. No referendum. There is no the basis upon which it was created was 40 people in a room with millions of us silenced, prevented from knowing what was going on, and they imposed that fraud on us. And they tell you adopted. How can you adopt a constitution? In the UK, they voted. They did a vote, leave or remain, and they leave vote one, and they left. We don't have that. With the basis upon that, upon which that contraction, Constitution of Nigeria, the 1999 the promulgation decree number 24 of 1999 was created, was fraudulent. It's a lie, and we need to break away from it. Again, those politicians in the south, if you want to remain in your one Nigeria, go and do it in the south, in the north. Go and do it in the north. We in the south, we will create our nation based on the right of the people via this petition, which is a referendum in itself, because the people voting in it will vote to say we want a nation. That's what they're saying. And you cannot stop that. You cannot silence the voice. You are not the voice of the people. You're not. It's not your mandate. It's the people speaking. The people's mandate is that they want a nation for themselves because they suffered long enough. So if you as a southerner and a politician wants to continue under one Nigeria, you will certainly get that opportunity to do it in the north. And let's see how that goes. Good luck with that one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll stop here for now. I'll be back later on. Thanks for watching. Please continue to donate. Continue to spread the word. Please don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. You truly will be making a difference. It will help us reach more people. I'll be coming back later on with more updates as and when I get it. But for now, thank you so much. Let's have a bit of a break now. I'll be back later on. Thank you and goodbye. Bye for now. MRT lè debate lórí ètò ní aago 12 lálẹ́ àṣírí ńlá ní orúkọ ètò náà ẹ ṣeun.